Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. We are live at the Hive. All right. It is June 7th, 2024, and we are at Blade Show Atlanta. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to talk about a Blade Show Atlanta 2024 and a little bit of what's going on. And give me just a moment. And that was concierge. So in order to do the live stream, I needed a extension cord, and they already brought me one, and they just tried to bring me another one. So heads up to Wyndham in downtown Atlanta for hooking me up with an extension cord so I could hang out with you all tonight. Yeah, there's a lot going on at Blade Show. I've got to meet so many people, so many Beez Bladers. It's been awesome, and I want to get you guys in here. Abracadaniel said knives are lame. Really? I beg to differ. What's up, Knives? I guess. Knives, I guess I saw today. And let's see who we got. Blade Walker. What's up? Knives are life is in here. Leo is in here. Alicord Paracord. Got to see Alice today. And dude, there's so much to go over. So many things that we saw. So many prototypes, knives that are on the way from KANSEPT, and oh my goodness, Best Tech, and there's just a lot. I mean, there's a lot. I'm probably going to make some film to show you guys next week on the live stream. That's going to be fun. I was going to go to the pit tonight. And sorry to anyone I told you I would see you tonight, but plans changed. My back and feet said, hey, if you're going to survive tomorrow, you need to do the live stream earlier than almost midnight like last year. So we're going to go live right now. And then I'm going to get a little bit of sleep tonight because I'm going to get back in it and start bright and early tomorrow when they start. And Mrs. Beez is in the background right there.
Slowly standing up like a 90-year-old.
There's the Mrs. Beez with her Mrs. Fancy Pants stuff on. Mrs. Beez, she made away like a bandit today. What's up, John Lortz? Welcome to Scout Beez.
Your ear's cold.
Ding, 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 ding. I forgot my bell. I was literally going to bring my bell, and I forgot it. Can you believe that? Hold on. I have something that I can use. Just a minute. That's a great idea. Let's see. Do they have silverware here? Man, we got silverware, glasses. Oh, yeah. Welcome, John. Will you let them know we got an extension cord? Oh, my goodness. What's up, Rawhead Spear? What's up, Addicted to Blades 2? And Raccoon Tactical?
Yes, we have it.
And Christopher Wheeling, BFV Gunner, Marco.
Told him no.
Louis said, don't pull out that kazoo. Oh, yeah, this works. That's a pretty good bell. What's up, Robert Feely?
No.
Mrs. Beez, she got a couple knives today. We'll show you those here in a little bit. And I got a really cool bead that was a gift. That's very cool. Prado24 has been a member for 30 months with a super chat. Prado, holy cow, 30 month. He said, just a minute or two? Just a minute or two? Mr. Williams said was planning on being there, unfortunately in the hospital. Oh, man, I hate to hear that. Definitely hear that. Definitely hate to hear that. I hope whatever it is, it goes away quick. Prado24 won the Metal Complex giveaway. That is crazy. I mean, oh my gosh, Prado24 has got to be flipping out right now. That is just nuts. I can't believe it. He won like a Militol. I don't know. He won like 3 or 4. I don't even know how many knives he won. But hey, we do have an ice cold, and I mean ice cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar because it's in the cooler. How about that action? And I did bring some knives with me to the show. I didn't bring a lot because there's no one else staying with us, so there weren't many people to. Blade Walker said your eyes look painful. Dude, it's the bad lighting. My eyes are tired, but I have all this shadowing light right now. My eyes actually don't feel bad. Prado said he had 3 and I won one. The Militalk, Clear Drop Bear, and the Amicus. Wow, that is cool. Major congratulations on the win. BFV Gunner said blink. Yeah, I put some new contacts in, but you know, I've been running and gunning since early this morning. So, dude, you got the Clear Drop Bear. Tomorrow night, me and Mrs. Beez are going to be hanging out. Kaiser has a really cool shindig that they do. That's going to be a lot of fun. And man, I'm telling you what, people were dropping some serious cash today at Blade Show. I mean, there's people that came and spent like hundreds and thousands of dollars on knives. It was crazy. Some of the knives I got to see was just nuts. Jim Wheeler's. There was a guy that spent $10,000 on knives today at Blade Show. And there were some other Beez Bladers there that were spending some serious knife. And a big shout out to Josh and his son. I got to meet them in person. BX has been a member for 13 months with us. Super chat. He said, howdy bees, enjoy Blade Show for all of us who can't go. And yes, the reason I am in a different setting, that, ladies and gentlemen, that is Atlanta from the 12th floor. That is a little piece of Atlanta you get to see right there. Isn't that cool? 12th floor, baby. I can almost feel the building swaying. I'm not used to being above one floor. But I'm not going to lie. I checked out a Sabenza 31 today. And I was a little disappointed in the Benchmade booth. They didn't have the biggest selection of knives out. I would expect that they would. Maybe they're just sure of themselves. A couple that I asked for, they didn't have. And you can't buy a Benchmade at the Blade Show either. They don't even sell them. They just have some there, and then you go order them online. So that was kind of weird that you can't even buy a knife at Blade Show from Benchmade.
Are you sure it just wasn't the one that you were interested in?
No, the ones there, they're there just for looks. They're just display. Yeah.
So I can get that back on tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Mr. Pelly said, how was the Vosti booth? The Vosti booth, I'm going back to tomorrow. It was pretty busy when I was there. And I said, you know what? We'll come back because they were rocking and rolling big time. So I'm going back to the Vosti booth tomorrow. Scotty said, does it cost money to visit the Blade Show booth or the Benchmade booth? You know, I'm surprised it doesn't, but no, it does not. Oh, that's awesome. Knives, I guess, said, yeah, Benchmade and a few others have contract stipulations that prevent selling stuff. Tim B said, which booth impressed you the most, Bees? I mean, Kaiser always they have a really good display. QSP, they went up a notch. They went from a small booth to full-blown, nice, long display of all their knives. Benchmade's really nice. Vosteed has a good spot. There's a lot of good booths. The most fancy ones, one of them would be Microtech, which I did not stop at. Maybe I should probably explore and see if there's anything Microtech that I would like to check out. I think maybe the Stitch would be one that I would want to check out. Knives, I guess, said I was at Vosteed's booth and couldn't participate in the giveaway since I didn't already have at least 2 Vosteeds. Really? I didn't know that was something. Jim Wheeler said, I only asked because I just got on. Didn't realize you were out of town. Oh, no problem, man. I'm at Blade Show 2024. Not at all. Raccoon said they right under the 900 sign. Chase R said ProTech had a good booth and Heretic. Yes, ProTech has a very fancy booth. I can't remember which one was Heretic. I need to check them out, even though I don't buy ProTech, just because usually ProTech means hundreds of dollars. That's probably why I don't know much about them. So I should probably check them out more. Scotty Dog said, just bought a Wee Knife Magnetron, black and blue flame titanium CPM today. Dude, it's probably CPM, I'm guessing 20 CV. Joe Kasperick said, please go to the Lander booth and get me a Lander tomorrow for $2. If you give him a $2 bill, the knife is yours, but you have to get there early. He only has 22 and I'll give 22. Well, now everyone's going to know. They're not going to be there. If you give him a $2 bill, well, I don't have a $2 bill. That's the problem. Dwayne K said, who had the booth look like a pirate ship? Who had a pirate ship booth?
I didn't see a pirate ship this year. I saw one last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
But I also wasn't really looking.
Neb said, looking at picking up a Mallory Forest. You check them out there. You know what? I don't think I saw that. Listen, one day is not enough to check out all of Blade Show. You just get, I mean, it is just, there's over 900 vendors or 900 people, companies, booths, tables. There's a lot to try to fit in. Scotty Dog said, plus a ZT393 glow carbon fiber. Rob said they're marked $2. Oh, wow. Dwayne K said it was square, had cannons on top. Was it there one this year too?
Was it in the small room?
It must have been in the baller room. Joe Kasperick said, well, get one, please. I will try my best. I will try my best. Huh. Top Dog said, Mr. Beez, did you see Crazy K? Yes, we got to see Vu Fam and Crazy K and Damon. Got hugs from all of them. And Vu Fam did lean back and check out my dungarees. Or what are these called?
Pantaloons?
My pantaloons.
Pants?
Being a goofball.
Or your dump truck?
My dump truck. Knives, I guess, said, I was near Vostine and Kaiser Pirate Lounge with pinball. Oh, yeah. Oh.
I saw a lot of pinball machines.
Yeah, there was a lounge with pinball. Gareth HB from South Africa coming in hot, member for 7 months with a super chat. He said, I'm thinking of chatting to some knife makers here in South Africa, and sending them over to showcase maker from here. Would you be keen? It's just an idea. What? And sending them over to showcase maker from here. Oh yeah. Just give me an email. Shoot me an email, man. Let me know what you're talking about, what you're thinking about. Knives Are Life said, just in Ohio. Howdy. Trouble Bunny said, missed the pinball lounge. Yeah, it was a small little like dark pinball lounge. I saw it.
A couple of them.
Yeah, so that was different.
The big room.
MCM said, what up, Beez? Did you happen to catch the Lightning OTF in the P.O. box? It wasn't there the last time I checked it, so it'll be there waiting on me when I get back. Because the last day or two before Blade Show was pretty crazy. And I am eating a Rishi Puff.
Where'd you get those?
From Mrs. Beez.
I got this from my birthday. From a box.
Oh, wait a minute. I missed hold on. Let me get that up there. Kevin Smith and Knives has been a member for 3 months with a super chat. He said, hope you guys are having a blast. We're having fun. I just feel like there's so much more to check out. So far, the one knife that got my attention this year is the Chris Reeves Sabenza 31, the newest version. I got to check out the different versions. There's a Tanto, and there are 2 different blade styles. They have a sheep's foot and then the classic draw point. I was holding it in my hand and I was like, wow, that is a pretty nice looking knife. And then I saw the price tag. $600 for a new Sabenza 31. Are you kidding me? I gently set it back down. Mrs. Beez was like, hey, go ahead, do it. I was like, yeah, let me think about it. That's a lot of money for a knife. And then we also hung out at the, what's the booth? Tactile Turn.
Oh yeah.
We checked out, they have a new knife, the Chupacabra. It's pretty good. I like it. I like the Chupacabra. It's pretty nice. The Punisher said, Chris Reeves knives are usually really expensive. Yeah, tell me about it. Leo said, I haven't been to Blade Show. I know they have sellers booths, but do they have talks and presentations? Yeah, there's several classes and things that go on that you can go to all throughout the Blade Show. You can go to, there's quite a few you can sign up for.
You know how we saw all those people going in and out of the.
That's what that was. Yeah. Knives, I guess, said, yeah, 100 on my Devo prototype was the max expenditure on one knife this year. Devo had some really nice knives, and they were selling out all the prototypes and stuff that they had. And Ken Faulkner, he may have got a knife or two. I'll let him tell you about whether he got a knife or two, or maybe, I don't know. He might have. I don't know. That's his business. Ken was having too much fun. I can tell you that. Craig Mize said, question, I was looking at a couple of Boker Plus fixed blades on the cheaper range. Just wondered if their Chinese-made 440C blades were any good. Only been a knife freak for about 4 months. Well, I'm not sure about their 440C blades, but I bet you there's 170 people in here. I bet you someone in here can give you an idea about the Boker 440C blades. And Mrs. Beez is going to show off some of the stuff she got.
I might as well join early since I'm just sitting literally on the other side of the counter.
Yeah, Mrs. Beez is going to join us. Louis said, Beez, before you buy a CRK GI, look at the Arno Bernard's Inamba. There's a cord similar to the CRK, but way better. I love mine. Also, 425 CRK GI. Look at the Arno Bernard's and Namba. Arno Bernard's and Namba. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. There's a lot of knives here that I'm not familiar with the brands, or I haven't heard of, because there's pricey knives that I haven't heard of because I'm usually not in the pricey range. Larry said, hey Beez, it was nice meeting you and the missus today. Dude, it was nice meeting you, Larry Goldberg. It was very cool to get to meet some folks in real life. Ken Faulkner.
I haven't seen him in forever.
Good old Ken. So funny story. Smoky Mountain Knife Works is giving away hats, right? Well, by 5 o'clock, they shut down their booth out in the main concourse of Blade Show, and they lowered down their canopy. Well, my feet hurt and my back was sore, and I looked under. I said, "There's chairs." I said, "Let's sit in them." So we ducked up under the canopy that was about yay high, and we were sitting in the chairs. And Ken still managed to find us and talking about knives he was checking out. So we were hiding at the Smoky Mountain Knife Works closed down booth because they had comfy chairs to sit in.
Have comfy chairs.
Ken Faulkner said, I bought a few, but I still have money. Ken is having extremely too much fun. Ken, you're having too much fun. Cue Balls Cutting Corner member for 26 months with a super chat.
Hi, Cue Ball.
Hey, Cue Ball.
I was wondering if you were here.
Cue Ball's in the hide, y'all.
Did you get a Smoky Mountain hat? Yes.
Yes. I got a Smoky Mountain hat, and guess what? I got Smoky Mountain hats to give away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fook Doosley said, at Knives, I guess, can you not see my messages? John Lort said, Kershaw has been putting forth some very good knives lately. Have added them to my limited collection. I still haven't checked out the Kershaw booth. It was pretty busy when I went by. So I was like, well, I have tomorrow and Sunday. I'll go back.
The Punisher 2 says, one day I'll make it to Blade Show and meet up with Beez and Mrs. Beez. Not sure if they go to Blade Show, Texas, though.
We would like to.
One of these years we will make it out there.
Derek For Real coming in hot with the $10 super chat.
Here's a little extra honey.
Towards the $600 Sabenza, you deserve it.
I agree. Treat yourself.
$10 off a $600 Sabenza.
Treat yourself.
Mrs. B's telling me to treat myself to a $600 knife. Sean Batt said, it was nice seeing you. There's Sean. Sean's in a hive. Watch City Nice says, we missed the cute blonde. Hi, you cue ball. Robo Nice said, member for 21 months, live at the Hive in ATL.
Michael Warren says, I thought there was no live tonight.
Well, there was going to be a late live tonight, but we opted out of going to the pit so I could rest my back and my feet and go to bed at a decent hour so I can get back at it early tomorrow.
Jim Miller says, hello, Beez Bladers. Good to see you again.
What's up, Jim Miller?
We just saw you like
a couple hours ago.
The real question is, when will there be a Blade Show in Ohio? Blade Show Ohio.
There needs to be a Blade Show Ohio because Ohio is huge into knives. Gareth said, do it for us that can't. Beez, you deserve it. Leo said, weird question that has probably been answered before, but is the Amerihair from Five Below? I saw some like it last time I was at the mall. I don't believe that's where it was from. Mr. Williams said, has a new Snex knife with a modified super lock for smaller knives. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even check out all the rest of the Wii knives because I knew I still had time. So I'll be stopping at their booth tomorrow and checking out any new ones that have come out.
Knives, I guess, says, I want to be there tomorrow, just lacking transport.
No. Larry Goldberg said, found out today Beg is moving away from D2 and going to VG10. I was surprised since their heat treat on D2 is impressive. Louis said, Beez, go check out We Zizit tomorrow. I think it's your style. It's still pricey at $300. I did check out the Zizit today. I saw that one.
Where is that at?
It was at the Wii booth, right down from the one I usually carry.
Oh, I wandered away from you at that point.
Yeah, Mrs. Beez was keeping within earshot. I had that in my pocket today. We did check out the new Wii knives. Maybe I did see that and I just didn't know what it was called. I did see the Zizit though. Jason said, I hear Blade Show New York is in New Jersey. Dwayne said, I ate too many Totino's pizza rolls. Help me. But did you eat them before they were cooled off? That's the question.
You always have to bite the corner off.
If you don't bite the corner of a pizza roll, you'll burn your tongue.
What kind of pizza did we have?
Oh, yeah. The Zizit is so cake desire, said Dog One. The Zizit, I wish they would have sent me that one. They sent me a different model, which I haven't edited yet.
I don't think I like that name.
Zizit.
Hey, did you know you got a Zizit right there?
You got a Zizit here and a Zizit here. Dust Slad said, hi, B. Did you buy something? I got something for Mrs. Beez, but I haven't bought a knife. Dwayne K eats them frozen.
What?
He eats his pizza rolls frozen.
Ugh, absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Did you miss David's milestone, it appears?
David Coulis's milestone? I see Rob Nice. He's been a member for 21 months. David Coulis has been a member for 17 months with us. Super chat. David Coulis said, hi, Beez. Kingsford Knives is Kingsford Knives a good website? Somebody help out with that question. Is Kingsford Knives a good website? I'm not sure, but I know there's somebody in here that will know that. Peppenhorse said, love me some Smoky Mountain Knife Works when I used to live in Knoxville. Yeah, we it's too bad we don't have more time. We could stop there on the way back. Michael Warren said, I thought there was no live tonight. Oh yeah, we read that.
Yep.
I went way back. Zizit sounds like a Snoop Dogg knife. It does.
Kelly Brown says, hey, Beez, how's Blade Show?
Hey.
Did you see the cold steel table? I saw they had some pretty cool stuff like an 8010 and titanium.
Yes, we hung out. Matter of fact, when we were talking with Alice, aka Alicord Paracord, we were at that booth. And Alice actually gave us something for a giveaway, which is really cool. We'll tell you about that. Knives, I guess, said I was a bit disappointed by the cold steel booth. Not much there, honestly. Well, they had a lot, but it was mainly things that they've already released. Top
Dog says, apologies. I have refrained from posting channel links so questions could be seen. Hi, Top Diggity Dog. How are you, sir?
What's up, D. Edelman? Mr. D. Edelman and Byron's in the house. The rest of my pocket check. I didn't carry a lot of knives because I didn't know if I was going to be buying knives or what was going to happen. I made no content today.
No content.
I just enjoyed myself. I did not make any content whatsoever. I'm probably going to make some tomorrow. I had my Wii Equivoc with me today. So I had that. You guys are all familiar with that one. And then the other knife that I carried is not in my pocket because I used it to open a Kit Kat. Oh, here it is. It's in my pocket. I carried my Devo Stout version 2 today. Eric Glasser, he was there today, or one of the brothers was there. He was talking to he was standing in front of the new prototypes, and people couldn't see the prototypes because he was having a conversation and standing in the way. So I finally gave up and left. So maybe I'll get to see the Spyderco prototypes tomorrow. Tyler Brown said, "You always have the Wii one. Must be a good one." I really like that one. It's my favorite. Blue Sun said, "Love the Wii Zizit with the copper foil carbon on my to-do list." What?
Just the name.
Mr. Williams said, "Don't know how the Chupacabra lock tab made it past prototype. Geometry and jimping is difficult to use. Put a blister on my finger." Really? Mike's Outdoors gifted one Beez Blades membership with a super chat. I need my bell. Dwayne Letterman was gifted the membership by Mike's Outdoors. Thank you very much, Mike's Outdoors. And the reason why I'm not as loud as I normally am, because I'm in a hotel. Scotty Dog said, "I shaved the zizits off my face with the zizit." MCM said, "Sal and Eric Glesser are OGs." Yes, they are OGs. Jim Miller said, "Ken Faulkner missed you." Ken Faulkner missed me when? We hung out with Ken Faulkner today.
No, like he probably missed him.
Oh.
Like didn't get to see him.
I gotcha. Nice, I guess it. I mean, the glass and fork is no farting action figure, but it'll do, I guess. Oh, I was like, what's he talking about? The EMT dad said, "Beez, it was so amazing meeting you and Mrs. Beez. Thank you for the tip on who to talk to at Kaiser. It went really, really well. So fingers crossed." Oh, nice. And I did pick up the RS Chaos. Dude, congratulations on your new, we call that new grail. We got to speak to EMT dad.
I think you were going to say your new endeavor.
Oh, it was so cool. Thank you for everyone that came up and said hello.
Yeah, we had a lot of people come up. It was nice.
It was very nice. Mike's Outdoor said, "Don't want to get thrown out for being too loud." Ken has just left when I met you, Jim Miller said.
Loud.
Oh, I gotcha. And yeah, Jim Miller, he was having happy spending time today. He was dropping some bills on some knives. Jim Wheeler said, "Punisher pizza logs are kind of like an egg roll, only it's pepperoni cheese and sauce inside. Might be a regional thing." Jim Neese with the $5 hair super chat. Super chat. He said, "You two have a blast. You deserve it. Have fun." Thank you, Jim. I really appreciate that. We are having a lot of fun.
Are we familiar with pizza logs?
Pizza logs. I'm not.
I've never heard of them.
I've never heard of them. Not a Fish said, "My MagnaCut Deca came in today and just ordered some OG skinny scales." Dust Slad said, "You guys are so cool. Thanks for being nice people." Well, thank you, Dust. You're pretty darn cool yourself.
Seems logical, says Beez. You coming down to the pit? We're in our usual spot if you want to join us.
It seems Logical's been hanging out. We've been hanging out with him. Dude, we came back here so we could have the live stream because my back and feet were tired, and I'm going to get up early tomorrow and be there at 9 a.m. So instead of having the live stream at almost midnight like I did last year and getting no sleep for the next day, today I had to make the decision to go ahead and have the live stream so we can go to bed at a decent hour to get up early to put in every last minute at Blade Show tomorrow.
Thanks, Beefer Baron.
It's been, remind me to ask him if he got what he showed us he was going to get.
Oh.
Hold on. Hold the bus. Mr. D. Edelman with the $10 super chat. He said, you still need honey, even in Atlanta, especially in Atlanta. It costs $10 every time you park at Blade Show.
Beaver Baron says, live from Not the Hive.
Live from...
No, go down. I wanted to read Splitting Slices says, isn't Miss Queen looking dapper in her floral bibs? You know what they say.
Flowers attract bees. She got many compliments on her bibs today.
I did. I was very surprised.
You ought to wear them again tomorrow.
Honestly, I kind of felt like a kindergartner getting ready for school because I was wearing bibs and I had a backpack on, but you know.
Mr. Pelly said you should stop by the Cooper Shed booth. He's from Ohio. Logical, seems logical. Don't be getting too drunk down there. Did you get what you were going out when you were, seems logical, was going to get something very nice. And I'm curious if he found it or if he got it. Thank you very much, Mr. Edelman. Dog One said, Tyler, I got 11. Every time I get a dog knife, I pop for a $32 penguin, every color, plus the different ones, which brings a total of 17. Wow. Dog One has 17 penguins.
You know?
Oh, and we stopped at Traditional Pocket Knives, and wow, they make some penguins look really fancy. They can really make some fancy ones. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff happening here. The Weezer said knife hangover by Sunday.
Sean says, bees, my feet are killing me. Sucks being old.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
My feet hurt too, and I'm not that old. It's just rough being on them all day.
Oh, yeah.
I got almost 10,000 steps today.
Daniel said, what's the good word on some knives? Where's the Blade Show again? Major Pal, it is in Atlanta. And shout out to Trouble Bunny. We got to see Trouble Bunny. Mm-hmm. And Trouble Bunny, Mrs.
Got some stuff and things.
Mrs. B's got some very cool stuff and things from Trouble Bunny.
I'll show you in a little bit.
Seems logical, said Bees, you being a responsible adult, you. Peaches and honey. Oh, yeah, peaches. Scotty Dog Photographer said, what do you think of the Max Ace Vortex S? Just ordered one today. You know what? We did not stop. I went by the booth a couple times, but I didn't actually stop and check them out yet. That's going to be tomorrow that we'll be checking them out. Blue Sun just put Skiff Races with 15 ball ceramics in his Boston Raccoon top liner lock. As good as the action with the default races, it is amazing. Andrew coming in hot with the $5 super chat. He said, totally enjoy your content. Keep up the great work. Keep up the great reviews. Thoughts on Benchmade knives? Have you reviewed these? Looking at bug out model. I do have some thoughts on them. Let me back up. Hold the bus.
Sean says, Trouble Bunny says hi.
Hello, Trouble Bunny.
Hey, girl, hey.
Miss B said, hey, girl, hey. I don't own any Benchmades. I'm thinking about it. I checked out the stuff that they had at the booth today wasn't impressive. I really expected more from such a big company. I was a little taken aback by the meager selection at the Benchmade booth. I was surprised by, I was like, such a big company that costs so much for their knives. Why don't they have a better display where you can pick up a knife and check it out? I was kind of, I don't know, I was kind of surprised by that.
They don't want sticky fingers.
They don't want sticky fingers. Top Dog coming in hot with a $10 super chat.
Just imagine him putting on the mirror hair.
Just imagine the mirror hair. Oh, there it is. I found it. Now we got a good bell. Blue Sun said, geez, I'm only up to 10 penguins. Got a ways to go. Joe Casper said, I don't even have one penguin. Well, everyone should have a penguin, right?
Time to get a penguin.
Yeah, that's an impressive amount of penguins.
Mike and Ike's ass.
Oh, dude, there's so much. There's 900 vendors at Blade Show. It's just, even though you walk through, you still miss a ton. There's still vendors that asked me to stop by that I didn't even find their booth yet. And I was looking up booths. I didn't even find the Trevisa booth, and they have a big table.
He struggled slightly today.
Yeah, there's just so much. Oh my gosh, we got more stuff going on. Hold the bus. Wow. The chat is wild.
The chat is chatting.
The chat is being chatty McChatterson, just like I like it. Kevin Kirk coming in super hot with the $20 super chat.
Read it.
He said shipping for the new Chris Reeves you're getting for me. Would you like a return on that $20 super chat? Thank you very much, Kevin Kirk. Yeah, the Chris Reeve Sabenza, it is a pretty cool knife, but $600 for I just don't know about that one. Donald, he said, cause they're evil. Mr. Williams said Benchmade Narrows is over $500.
Are you missing your doggies? Yes.
Yes.
We
are missing the dogs.
I've seen a couple dogs of the show that I really want to touch, but you know, they're working, so I will not. But I want to touch them.
Splitting Slices said, don't forget the little room, Bees, all the extra cool custom makers in there. Well, yeah, we were in the baller room. There's a lot of makers in there too. Pyrotech's in there. CDC is in there. Oh my gosh, there's a ton. Traditional pocket knives is in there. Yeah, the baller room has a lot more for us to check out. I'm going to be. Can I pet that dog? Please be sure to show. Oh, Dad, don't forget to hit the like button. Mrs. Bees, you want to show them what you got? I'm going to do a refill.
I guess.
Mrs. Bees is.
Well, you're currently commandeering
one of your things?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Watch me break this chair. It doesn't roll, so I'm just
She's doing a scoot.
slowly scooting, which is dangerous. All right, we'll start off with the coolest thing I got today. Well, there are a couple things. Well, a couple as in like several from the same thing. Hi, Top Top. Okay, so the coolest thing I got was from this awesome lady who is pretty freaking sweet, I must say myself. Here is number one. It's a pizza hang. It's so cool.
It's a pizza hang.
It's a pizza hang. You know, I'm gonna have to show this, like flag it every time we talk about pizza now.
Oh yeah, you can use that for the pizza check.
Yeah. So here's one. Hey, Dwinkie. So there's that, and the second one I got. Well, I guess there's three, okay? But two are the same. Anywho, here's the other one. Are we ready? Probably just saw it in cheaters. It's a queen bee hank. How cool
would you look at that?
Is that? Would y'all just look at it?
Just look at it.
I mean, look at it. It's the coolest thing. The coolest thing I got. And she even made me a little one. It's a little one with a yellow on the back. I mean, like I said, literally coolest thing I got all day. Yep. So there's those two things. Well, three things, but I'm going to call it two. And they're like soft on the back. Oh, super cool. Thank you again. I really appreciate these. Like I said, coolest thing I got. I love it. What else do you want me to show them?
Somebody asked earlier. No, you're good. I have a mouse.
I have a mouse.
I have a mouse now. Somebody asked earlier what watch I was wearing. This is the G-Shock. It's the 5445 GAS 100. It has two LEDs. That's the G-Shock. The G-Shock I'm wearing. Let me shine it up with Mrs. B's new hank here. But this has become my new favorite watch.
Vicky says, don't let Bogey get a hold of those. I know. He'll snag them and he'll eat the pizza hank because he's going to think it's pizza.
And this is the wristband you get to get in early. And this is the wristband. This is the 3-day pass.
Derek Farrell says, for Mrs. B's bib selection, outfit selection, love the bibs. Thank you. I do too. They're super cute. They're super comfy and they're stretchy, which is nice.
Derek for real with the $2 super chat. And Ken Faulkner with the $10 hair super chat. See, he said, see, I told you I still have money. Ken's planning on spending more tomorrow. Thank you for the $10 hairs, Ken.
Scotty Dog asked, does your wife wear a watch? I do. Where's that?
There it is.
There's my watch. Ooh, this is also another cool thing I got. I got this really cool bracelet. It's a sloth and you track them. I got this from Vicky. Thanks, girl. But yeah, I wear Samsung.
It's a Samsung what?
Smartwatch?
It's the one that came out.
6?
Samsung Galaxy 6.
Punisher 2 says, I'd wear overalls myself, but end up like Uncle Fritz.
Uncle Fritz, and that's not a good look for him.
You know what? Who cares? If you're comfy, do it. That's how I feel about it.
Blue Sun said you should check out Grand Seikos. They beat the Rolexes in every chronograph competition. They're cheaper, relatively, still well into the thousands. Thousands? Mrs. Beez, listen to this. Mrs. Beez wore a Rolex today for a very short amount of time.
I did. For a very short time, a lady let me try hers on.
She got to try a Rolex.
I don't think I would ever wear a Rolex, but it was fun and cute. It was a good size. Here's my weenie knife. Oh, what just happened? I don't know what's happening.
There you go.
I don't know. I got a weenie.
Yeah, look. That's the first thing that I got Mrs. Beez today.
He's got me this. It's gonna be my new work.
That's from
Work
Blade.
knife.
That's from Blade HQ.
How did your arm
What's on the
feel?
other side?
Just more weenie.
Say Blade HQ. Oh no, it's a weenie knife on both sides.
It's a weenie knife on both sides.
Look at that.
Punisher 2 says, another reason I don't wear overalls is I carry too much stuff on my belt and it's hard to do with overalls. Sir, I have like 17 pockets on this thing. You don't need a belt. You got pockets.
Top Dog said, how did your arm feel, Mrs. Beez? But she had a backpack on.
No, because I had the Rolex.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Do you still have residual?
No.
Oh.
Too fancy for my taste.
She got to try on the Rolex at the refine. What is it called?
Tactile turn.
Tactile turn
Yes.
booth.
I do have bee nails.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Beez has her Beez Blades, or not Beez Blades. She has her Blade Show nails on.
His brain is failing us.
My
guys.
brain is failing.
There's my bee nails. I also,
JC, yes.
you can't tell, but I did have a Band-Aid on all day
Oh yeah.
because I'm a dingus and I touched the stove and burnt myself.
Oh, ladies and gents.
That's true.
Okay.
So it's hard to carry a pew-pew with overalls.
Is
you
it?
know what? I'll find a pocket and I'll let you know which one it fits in the best.
Oh yeah.
And then you will have no more excuses.
So listen to this. So I'm in the bathroom. I'm doing my thing. I wash my hands, right? I wash my hands and then I'm drying my hands and I look over and there's this guy at the sink with blood coming down his finger. And he had got himself really good. And he looks over at me and said, do you have a Band-Aid handy? And I looked back at the guy and I figured it was somebody that was, just being funny because I say, keep a Band-Aid handy. And he was serious because he had just cut himself. And I said, well, yes, I do. So I walked out and got him set up with a couple good Band-Aids. And then his brother walked up and said, Beez Blades. And I said, your brother just asked me, he said, the Beez Blades, this is my brother. I said, your brother just asked me if I had a Band-Aid handy. Well, his brother was not familiar with Beez Blades, whereas he was. And he looked at his brother, he looked at me, and he thought that was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny. I was like, yes, I have a Band-Aid handy. So Beez Blades came in to save the day, to close the wounds at Blade Show.
Woo woo. No, I did not take a picture with the giant Blade HQ weenie. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Leo said, you saved the day. It's always a good idea to keep a Band-Aid. Oh, I'm going to show you else. This is something else that we had with us at Blade Show.
A lot. You had a lot of stuff. I cleaned out most of it. What are you looking for?
Found it.
Oh.
So besides having bandages and gauze and Band-Aids and things at Blade Show, just in case anybody had an emergency with a knife, I was prepared with my rat tourniquet. So I was ready just in case something bad were to happen. I had my tourniquet handy because when you have 900 vendors and thousands of people with very sharp knives, you never know when something might happen. So I was prepared.
Trouble Bunny said that Sean bought her bacon Band-Aids.
Hey.
Like keep one handy. Absolutely. You never know when you're going to need one.
Tina said one of the booths was handing out handfuls of Band-Aids. Hey, I got to go by that booth. What's up, Rod? Nice. He said, Dr. Beez. JC said, if you need a tourniquet. Scotty Dog said, so cool. Your wife is there with you. Oh, yes. Mrs. Beez is always part of the big Blade Show.
Always. I have to. I have no choice.
Yeah. So.
No, I'm kidding. I do have choices. I came willingly. Actually, this is the first vacation I've taken since last year, and it was a much needed.
Yeah. Punisher said, note to self, carry a first aid kit and trauma kit of attending a Blade Show. There you go. Trouble Bunny said, I kept hearing vendors tell customers they didn't have Band-Aids. I don't know what on earth was happening before we could walk up.
Sean says, Trouble Bunny needs Band-Aids. Just saying.
Okay.
Well, we have Band-Aids. If you run out, we always have extras.
Dwayne K said, did you have your pivot lube and doodads handy in case someone needed to lube their knife? Well, I didn't have to worry about that because KPL was there. But matter of fact, now that you say so, just to show you all.
No, Top Dog, you didn't.
I have.
Oh,
I had this pack with all the goodies in it and knife maintenance.
Yep.
I have this pack. Both of these are from. I have a 10% discount code, by the way.
What are the straps on the back of that?
To Roaring Fire gear to strap to whatever. So I have all my goodies in here, and then we also have this handy.
That's a nice one. I have one of those in my car.
We have our first aid kit. Ken Faulkner said, so cool to hear there were so many Beez Bladers at the show today. Tell me about it. Trouble Bunny said, I have that one, the Roaring Fire. Yeah, Roaring Fire.
She used your discount for it.
Hey, look at how about that? Dude, the Roaring Fire, this one right here, I can't remember which one this is called.
That's a good size pack.
It is a perfect size pack. You can put a ton of stuff in it. And I have gauze and first aid stuff in here. And some goodies. And yeah, besides that, I also have
we ever been
besides having KPL on me, I also had my Weehaw bit set. And
have we ever been to the Sharpen 30-second guys booth?
I don't think is that the guy that sells the little plastic? Yeah.
Not sure.
I also have sharpening stones on with me.
Good Lord. Because there isn't people around with all of this.
I also have a strop with me. And all kinds of cool accoutrement, Band-Aid, different kinds of bandages, all that fun stuff.
Trash that room like Motley Crue.
Oh, this is the nicest hotel room we've ever stayed in.
Oh yeah.
It's because we didn't pay for it.
That too. We got an upgrade.
We got an upgrade from the in-laws.
Yeah. We're a little bougie this weekend.
Was Brad Buckner Sharpen's best there? I don't know.
That doesn't sound familiar, but maybe.
Possibly. And Mrs. Beez, she also had like ibuprofen and Tylenol and stuff.
Oh yeah, I did.
We also had all of this stuff. So you got to be prepared. Someone's got to be prepared when there's that many people with sharp knives around. And Mrs. Beez, why don't you show them the knife that Mr. Beez got you?
Barry says Mrs. Beez got the techno eye glow going on.
Oh yeah, with the blue eyes.
My blue light blockers. What did you just say?
You want to show them the new knife you got?
Sure.
Dog one said, I did drills with an unfamiliar knife stuck into middle finger. Got a stomach stapler from the kit. Unaware of their massiveness. Ouchie, as bad as the knife. And I sewed it. Oh, by the way, I also had my Victorinox 580 and my CIVIVI bit. This has a T6 and a T8 in it. I always carry this. This is very cool. I suggest you get one if you're into knives. Here's the T8, and you can reverse it.
Good night, splitting slices.
Have a good night, splitting slices.
Hopefully you have safe and good travels.
T6 on this side, and this is titanium. Comes with extra O-rings. I love this. This has come in handy so many times.
Do you miss hanging out with everyone at the Airbnb?
Yeah. I mean, that was very, very fun. And now we plan on going Sunday night and having a live stream. Us and Stasa and OCD for EDC and probably several other knife reviewers on Sunday night. So be ready for it.
You should put a when we figure out what time.
Oh, I'll watch my community tab, and I will put up an announcement for what time. I would guess it's probably going to be 6, 7, 8, somewhere in the evening on Sunday evening. We're going to have a multi-content creator live stream.
SBKNJ55 says, I'm so jealous. I was planning on attending, but my day job got in the way.
Oh, yeah.
Silly day job.
A great name for a knife, the blood donor. Oh, Mrs. Beez. Mrs. Beez got 3 knives today. She got 3 knives.
Yeah, I did.
To my 0.
And there's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow.
All right, so here is
look at that.
The other one I got.
It's orange.
It is orange and sprinkly.
Yeah, real still because we're a little shaky.
Well, a girl can only do so much. I'm tilting it so they can get the orange.
What's that one called?
This one is called the creamsicle. Is it creamsicle or dreamsicle?
I think it's dreamsicle.
Cream, same thing.
It's the dreamsicle. What's the name of the knife? Is it the Hansen?
Hansen. At least that's what the sticker says.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Here's a little bit of light to show them the orangeness.
Creamsicle Hansen. It's probably better without.
You hold it up closer to the camera?
I guess. It's going to shake.
Okay. There you go. Well, here you go.
I don't have very sturdy hands.
I have sturdy hands.
I do not. I would make a terrible surgeon. I know. I saw the orange and I was like, ooh.
Oh, yeah. Mrs. Beez couldn't resist the orange.
That one is going home with me.
Oh, I'll let you show them the knife.
No, go ahead.
No,
go ahead. I give you permission.
Look at that. Just look at that. Look at the blade on this thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can get. Oh, yeah. That's a way to turn up the light. Look at the blade.
Mr. Williams says, my wife bought a 4-inch tall Connect 4 for my granddaughter, and it's nuts. That sounds fun. That knife makes my sugar levels rise.
I like the tip. Just the tip. Yeah, I like it. It's a good knife. And show them the one. This is the one Mrs. Beez brought to the show.
Is it still down there? Oh yeah. This is the one I brought.
This is the one she brought. That's the CDC Hansen.
Yeah. Blue. Be closer? Further away.
Yeah, there you go.
Further away
there
is
you
good.
Go.
Yep. See if I can do this left-handed. Sorry, folks. Ooh.
Almost got it.
Close, but no cigar.
So there's that one. So we got to hang out with everybody at the Crispy Donut community.
I'm not going to lie if Charlie was in my side.
Were you trying to hold still too hard?
Oh, I'm a chicken wing.
Hot dogs and bologna.
You have a cool lady when she has that bad boy.
So she has 2 different blade versions. She has the extended Tonto and then the flat back.
Oh, I didn't even know they were different.
Yeah, I like the one on top better.
I think I do too.
Yeah, look at that.
I like it. Who makes those knives?
These are made by Crispy Donut Community, CDC. And we got coins from Crispy Donut Community.
Oh, yeah, we did. We did a little coin swap.
Mine is sitting here somewhere.
It's underneath that.
Show them the coin.
Oh, yeah. We'll go this side first. So there's this side of the coin.
Trouble Bunny said, you two look extra happy tonight, Beez. Love you that for you.
We're very relaxed because we on vacation. Well, I'm on vacation. He is working. So there's the one side. I didn't know it was specific to Blade Show 2024. What?
Yeah.
Skills. And then here is the back side.
Top Dog said the orange one is best looking. They said the OEM is QSP. Mrs. Beez, you won't be able to put it down once you start flipping it. Well, he has the Stormtrooper version. Well, Mrs. Beez has this one.
Yeah.
She's carried this one. Now she has this one. Let's see if the blade is longer. Pivot to pivot.
No.
I don't think so. Yeah, the blade length is the same.
It looks longer, but it's...
That's because of the shape, I think. Yep. Yeah. This one just has more belly.
Just like me.
SBKN said today was National Donut Day.
It was. I was kind of hoping to get a donut, but
Knives, I guess, said, and we didn't even mention her lanyard beads. We haven't even got to that. We're still working on it.
Oh yeah, we're getting there.
Oh yeah, Knives, I guess, walked up and had a special treat for Mrs. Beez, and I even got something that I showed you guys earlier, but I hadn't elaborated.
That one.
Yep. So show them what you got from Knives, I guess.
So I have the two. The third one is lost somewhere in the bottom of my backpack, but it's the jam. So these bad boys are cool like beads. So I got a blue one that's swirly. I'm gonna have to dig for the other one. This one is like a lime green and a hint of orange. And I was told it's got a slight glow in the dark.
A slight glow.
A slight glow in the dark option. So there's that one.
So here's holding these.
See if I can find that third one.
Here's holding these back to back. Let's do this. So holding them just like this. Pivot to pivot. There's the blade. So that should give you an idea. I believe it's the same blade, just ground differently. That's my conclusion. Let's see.
My conclusion.
I've got them about as back to back as I can get. I think they're the exact same length.
What room, Beez? Vu just said. What? Hello, Vu.
Oh, it could be a hair.
Here's my other one. It's also a bluish.
What's up, Vu?
Aqua color.
Vu, we are at the Wyndham down in downtown Centennial Park, Atlanta.
Kay and Damon are drunk. Thanks, dog one.
Kay and Damon are drunk?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, geez, they're having too much fun. Dog one said, your nails look very nice. My Sarah would scream, which is irritating. Ouch, what?
Thank you.
BFB Gunner said, I got the CDC County Com Hansen. It's just a bit longer spine to spine. Okay. And this is Knives, I guess. I got a bead, which is very cool. He made it. Look at that. I mean, what'd you look at? I don't know what kind of wood it is, but I'm sure he will let us know here in just a second.
Knives, I guess, said 2 of my resin pours and an acrylic.
Yeah. Nice Fast said the Beezes are nice folks. Amazing day.
You're a nice folk.
You're a nice folk, KC. KC was talking bad about Beez Blades and telling Ken Faulkner not to that he couldn't buy a knife because he was associated with. Ken Faulkner had a Beez Blade shirt on with this on it. I'll have you know, Ken Faulkner was sporting a Beez Blade shirt. You talk about dedication.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, KC.
That blue bead looks delicious.
We got to hang out with KC and see him at his booth. He probably doesn't have any knives left because his knives are so good. He's selling them all out. Big shout out to Knives Fast. And if you haven't, for some weird reason, checked out Knives Fast on YouTube, Knives Fast of YouTube's fame, go and check out Knives Fast. And make sure you subscribe and hit the all button. That way you get notified when new content comes out because Knives Fast puts out new content every 10 minutes. Scotty Dog said, you sell Beez Blade shirts? Yeah, my underneath every one of my videos, I have a shop. There's a shop where you can buy Beez Blade shirts, hats, mugs, kids clothing. I mean, you name it, it's all in there.
Casey says all of the customs are gone. We have a few microbursts and jet streams left for tomorrow.
Just a few left.
That's not bad. Knives, I guess, says I'm trying to remember what the wood is. I have to be holding it to remember.
Well, I can tell you that it looks like wood. Don't know what
I can
kind.
tell you, it looks like wood.
Here's the one. Here's what it looks like up close.
Attorney Bailey says, got much swag when I mentioned your Beez Blades stream at the Bastide booth.
Hey, there you go. Todd said, nice fast on YouTube. Check him out. There he is. Vu Fam, man, I snuck up behind Vu Fam while he was showing off some Pyrotech Krakens, and I think I caught him off guard. He looked over, and then he looked behind me. I don't know what he was looking for when he was doing that.
It was gone.
Vu Fam said, most eventful first hour in Atlanta. Pluggernaut said, just doesn't look like my wood, just saying. Mr. Williams said, hospital Wi-Fi sucks. Keep kicking me off. Well, just keep coming back, man. Ken Faulkner said, hey, Knives Fast. I still need to get a Tempest Knives shirt to show off. Oh, yeah. BFV Gunner said, Vu Fam got rear-ended by surprise yesterday.
Oh, man.
Punk in the Republic said, oh, good luck, y'all. Hopefully I win. My birthday was 2 days ago. Hopefully I didn't miss the giveaway. No, you didn't.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday. Vu Fam said, I turned Beez around and booty checked him.
It's not as big as what it once was.
Nice Fast said, both Tempest and Nice Fast shirts are available on my Teespring store. You can go there right after visiting the Beez Blades store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raybo said, ordered 2 case peanut butter and jelly today. Woohoo. Oh, yeah, we got to check out the peanut butter and jelly. It's
Yes,
Look 'em out Knife Works.
Because my dad loves peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly time. So I don't know if any of you have tried this.
Blake Walker says, I'll get bees tattooed on my forehead. Beat that, Ken Faulkner.
Oh. Wow. What's the best way to clean my diamond sharpener? Get a polymer eraser. It's the easiest thing in the world. Get a white polymer eraser. It'd be like $2, $3, $4 on Amazon. Use an eraser, literally a white polymer eraser, to erase everything. It'll get everything out of the little crevices in your diamond stone. It'll look like brand new.
Dwayne K says, that's okay, Vu. We can see your booty live.
Oh, yeah.
They had a camera and stuff set up.
Oh, yeah.
Who was the braided blonde knife girl? Did you meet her?
Yes, that was Melissa Backwoods. That's who I shook hands with at Basti.
Yeah. Scotty Dog was asking if you met her.
Yes.
So what does she have?
She does knife content all the time. So this is the new Reese cup, and it has Reese cup.
That's okay,
puffs in
Mr.
it.
William. We understand.
It's literally melting. Well, you can't see them, but it has crunchies on the inside.
Yeah, my boss got me those for my birthday.
Reese cup crunch.
Hey, Stacy.
Yeah, Melissa Backwoods was there. She makes tons of shorts all the time.
Long shorts, short shorts, different colors.
60 seconds or less.
Big shorts, small.
She has 1 million subs.
Oh my golly!
And it's all because of her knife knowledge, I'm sure.
Yes.
Raybo said, wife is a lot better, but still in hospital. Top Dog said, candy and a show. Good times.
So speaking of shorts, we were out at dinner at Mellow Mushroom.
Russell Douglas said, crap, you had to show me that. Now I'm going to need a couple dozen bags.
You're welcome. Well, technically, he says you're welcome. But when we were out at dinner, there was a large group of, what'd you say, 8 people that walked in?
From where?
When we were sitting at dinner, the table that came in and sat right here before we were leaving. Would you say there was 8 people?
Oh, yeah.
So they came in, sat down. I looked at him and I go, you think they're blade people? And his answer was,
oh, yeah. Okay, now I know what she's talking about. Yeah, we're eating our pizza, and I didn't notice that a whole group of guys had sat down. And she said, do you think they're blade people? I glanced over.
They looked like blade people, just, It
was a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
I looked over. I looked at her. I said, look at the guy's cargo pockets. He's definitely at Blade Show.
They're stuffed.
If you go to Blade Show, you're wearing cargo pockets and they're stuffed.
They are stuffed.
Yeah. She got a good kick out. She got a good laugh.
I got a good giggle out of that.
Yeah,
So
I was like, look at his cargo pocket.
So here is the other knife.
This is the other knife I got, Mrs. Beez.
That I think Vicky would enjoy. Hint, hint, kin. Is this little doo-woppy if I hold it straight and still. Maybe.
Look at that. That's the SRM 255.
I'm really focused. Okay.
This,
you do better.
Mrs. Beez really liked the looks of this. So, this is a fantastic knife. This is, I think, one of the best SRM knives that they make. And this pattern, this scale pattern, is very, very cool.
It's just so smooth.
Yeah, it is very cool. And this, the
be careful.
The SRM 255. If you want to switch the pocket clip, you squeeze and push it out, and it comes right out, and you can switch it to the other side. You can see right here,
maybe
right there. You see, you can put it on either side. And this right here, all you have to do is squeeze it, and it's easy. Let's see which side does it go on. Mm-hmm. And this is how easy it is to put back in. You just go, and it's back on. And this knife, it is so good. And Mrs. Beez likes the action of it too. And here's the blade.
Oh yeah.
What are they saying, Mrs. Beez?
That's so smart. Kathleen says Mrs. Beez got some great knives today. Russell Douglas says that's genius.
Oh yeah, it's a great idea for, you don't have to have a T6 or a T8 to change the pocket clip. That is genius.
Big Boredom says I really like the scale pattern. The Punisher 2 says, anyone happen to see, I'm going to say George Sprav, butchered that probably, at Blade Show today. Dude's hard to miss. Just look for the giant German dude with a boisterous laugh.
Sounds familiar.
Maybe. Blade Walker says, Mrs. B's knives brings all the boys to the yard.
Yeah. Travis Kirk said 91% isopropyl alcohol in a paper towel for stubborn, immovable grindings. Oso said, Mrs. G's, you picked up a definite winner. SRM 255 is on point. Yeah, this is a fantastic knife. Everything about it, the fit, the finish, the ergos, the action, everything about it. It's a really good knife.
Mr. Williams says, Miss Mellow Mushroom, huge selection of draft beers, lived in Atlanta for 12 years.
Yeah. Did you tell them what kind of pizza we got?
No.
So it's time for a pizza check for Mrs. Beez.
Pizza check. Well, actually, I could probably just hold up a slice because we have leftovers.
Oh, yeah, she could.
So we decided to go with 2 small pizzas because I figured, it's good small. And the first one we had was just basic pepperoni and black olive. Classic, can never go wrong with that. Delicious. And the other one we had was, what was the other one?
It had chicken.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Wait a minute. She gave us the wrong one.
No, it had chicken and.
No, I ordered the buffalo pizza.
Yeah, it was buffalo pizza.
No, it wasn't. That was barbecue.
Oh, it was barbecue.
That was barbecue.
It was good.
It was delicious.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was the best pizza we've had in a while.
Yeah, so it was barbecue, chicken, bacon, cheese. What else was on there? Something else was on there, and it was so good. And it's like a yeasty dough.
And it was like wheat dough or something.
That's the best. Honestly, we had 2 smalls. They were about that size.
Yeah.
4 slices per pie. We came home with 2 slices because we couldn't finish it. But man, was it delicious.
What's up, knife wife?
Don't be touching my knives with your choco fingers.
You want a Kit Kat?
No.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Also, don't be getting chocolate on my new Hank. Just saying.
BFB Gunner said, Beez, Lacey says the SRM steel is a joy to sharpen. So Mrs. B's got an SRM 255 today with the coolest scales. I mean, those. She said, which one of these do you think I like? And I was talking to the guy. I looked over and I pointed at one, and then I saw this one. I was like, oh yeah, that's it.
See, my thing is he He claims that I go for the most expensive knives and my eyes are just drawn to them.
Well, she also grabbed the most expensive one they had of this too, and said, "Ooh."
I went to that one first because I like the scales and how smooth it was. I'm like, oh, this is nice. And then I set it back down. I wasn't going to say anything. And then I saw another one that was kind of a blurbly color. Was it titanium? What was that?
It was, I don't know if it was titanium or aluminum. I think it might have been titanium. It felt like titanium.
Either one.
It felt
was
heavier.
Beautiful, and it was a blurbly color. And I'm like, oh, this is real nice. And he looks at this and he goes, you always pick the most expensive ones. Yes, because that's exactly how he sounds. And I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah, because that's how I talk. I always say that when I
And then I pointed to the other one and I said, well, I could have gotten that one. It was like 180. So I was like,
yeah,
that's much better.
This one was 79.
Yeah. I don't think that's a bad price. What are those scales called? Do we know?
I don't know what they're called. I'm not really sure.
Can't go wrong with a drop point.
They feel really
Slicing.
good. It has a lanyard standoff in the back. And the scales are also recessed liners. So by having the liners inside of the scales, it makes the knife thinner and less bulky. This is such a good knife.
It's just real nice.
SRM 255. And I got to double check. He explained what the blade was. It's I'll tell you what the blade steel is here while Mrs. Beez follows you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm following. Michael Warren says Damascus.
It's the Ambi-Lock.
10 CR. How many knives do you own? Scotty Dog wants to know. Me or him? He owns a lot. I own not as many. No, I probably have 40, 30.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah. I read that as looks like salami.
Stacy said it's Damascus scales. They have a really good feel to them. I can't remember what the blade steel is. Let's see, Ambi-Lock. This version is not the version that I have at home. It's he described what it is, and I cannot think of what it is.
How many shoes do you own?
She has more shoes than knives, probably. Maybe. I don't know. She's catching up.
No, I think I have more knives than I do shoes. I've gotten rid of a bunch of them.
Yeah, you have.
I probably have, I don't know, 10, 15 pairs of shoes. Depends on the outfit, man.
Core clad blade.
Core clad. I feel like when I say that, I got a lot of spit in my mouth.
Knives, I guess, said, by the way, if you're looking for extremely affordable, drop by the Rosecraft booth. Some really decent stuff for $15 to $40. Yeah, we did stop by Rosecraft and saw what they had going on. Dwayne K was reminding everyone to hit the thumbs up button. Big Boredom said, I bought some of that material. That's the same pattern, but it's just black and white. Made some custom pair of 3 scales. Ooh.
Gareth says, Beez, I just worked out your day job. You're Barney the dinosaur or voiceover.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Pretty much.
Michael Warren said, looks like San Mai. What?
Ken Faulkner says, I just finished inventory. Somehow I ended up with 10 new knives today.
Oh, my God.
I don't know how that happened.
Oh, my goodness.
That's fantastic.
Ken Faulkner got 10 knives today.
So if you got 10 today, does that mean you're getting 10 tomorrow and
oh
then
my
maybe 5
goodness.
on Sunday?
Wow.
You got space in your suitcase for those?
10 knives. Jay said, how did you like the Clinch River button lock? Clinch River button lock. What? I don't even know which one that is. Michael Warren said, the blade. Tyler Brown said, not enough knives. Rookie numbers.
Stacy says, always room for more knives.
Oh, yeah.
Forget the clothes. Just pack your suitcase with knives.
Big Boredom said, I want to go to one of the Blade shows, but I know my wallet would never recover. Man, if you go to Blade Show 2024 Atlanta, be prepared. Save up for a year until you get to go there.
2024.
Or if you go to
2025.
if you go to, well, you still can go to 2024. There's still a day and a half left.
That is true.
What's up, NFK20? Ace said, hope all are having a good time at Blade Show, Bees and Queen Bees. So, yeah, the only knife that I looked at really today was the Sabinza 31, the new one with the what was the steel called? It wasn't acid wash.
For what?
It was the Sabinza 31, the darker one.
Oh, I have no idea.
They had two. There was the Sabinza 31, the new one with the solid micarta inlay, and it had the darker steel with kind of that rough feel, and the classic drop point. That's the one that I want. I don't know if I'll ever get it, but I did find, I narrowed it down. That's the one I like. I like the Tonto, but the classic Sabinza 31, it's the new one this year. It has the solid inlay in it. And there's two different ones. And one of them has the steel that with the titanium with the rougher feel to it. And one has the titanium with the smoother feel. I like the one with the rougher feel. Yeah, so all you Sabinza fans will know what I'm talking about. I had to ask. Can't remember what it's called, but the titanium's a little bit darker.
Scotty,
it costs $600.
Scotty Dog has a question. Is mineral oil bad? How do you coat your knives?
Mineral oil is not bad. It will not hurt your knives.
And Grimdrake says, my wife just saw what Ken Faulkner said, and now I'm banned from going to the Blade Show. No, what happens is you're not banned.
What you do is do like Ken and go without your wife.
I was going to say, she just has to come with you to monitor what you purchase. But then again, she could be like me and tell you to buy a $600 knife. But
yeah,
who knows?
Oh, the Rosecraft clinch ribber button lock. Okay. Well, I didn't remember the name of it. I saw all over their knives. Skylar said, as a chef, I use mineral oil. Oh yeah, mineral oil. If you want your micarta to darken and look really dark and rich, you just get a drop or two on your fingers, go like this, and you can rub it in. Don't put too much. I've heard a lot of people use mineral oil for their pivots. I didn't know chefs use mineral oil. Chefs.
I didn't know chefs.
Oh, we got to see Chef Rocky. He's probably at the pit. We'll get to see him tomorrow night at the pit for sure.
He had a nice out the front. And I'm not an out the front knife kind of lady because it hurts my thumbs really bad for some reason. But the one he got's really nice and smooth. I don't know what it was, but it was smooth.
I have this knife with me, Golden Design Works.
Did you buy that last year? Did you get that last year?
I got it last year. Or, well, no, I might have got it early this year. I can't remember. I ordered it and I just got it. Maybe it was last year I got it. But this is Golden Design Works that
My journey in DC says Beez and Mrs. Beez with a wavy hand. Hello.
Hello. And then I also brought my Kaiser Militar with me.
Ken says now I'm banned to go without Vicky.
Tomorrow night we're going to a Kaiser event, and this is going to be in my pocket tomorrow night. Has the purple haze. This is the Militar S35 VN steel with the shiny DLC coating. It's black, but it's shiny.
I don't like shiny.
It's one of the smoothest, fanciest feeling Kaisers that you'll ever handle. It's just unbelievable how incredibly smooth and drop shutty this knife is.
Gareth asked if I could do wife training classes. Sure. I'm more than happy to. Doesn't mean they're going to listen to me.
Big Boredom said, my wife still thinks my most expensive knife was $100. As long as she doesn't look up Chris Reeves Sabinza. Oh, so he has a Sabinza. Oh boy.
Do you own a Kaiser Momo?
Momo?
Kaiser Momo.
That sounds familiar. What's a Momo?
I don't know. It does sound familiar.
I'm pretty sure I do. Jim Miller said that was a $3,500 Hawk, Mrs. Bees. Was Concept Knives new knives from Tenable at the knife show? Concept had a bunch of new knives, and we're going to be filming them tomorrow. We spent a little time talking to Concept, giving them some ideas and stuff, and they have a lot of knives coming out all throughout the rest of the year, and they had them all there to check out. So I'm going to make a little content showing you, to show you all what KANSEPT's coming out with. Pretty cool stuff. Travis said, "Is the Momo is a 9-inch chef's looking knife from Kaiser? That's a folder." Yes, I have that one. It's a very cool knife too. SOD has this 2-second song called Momo. The Weezer said, "Working in the food industry, can't put anything that's not edible." Oh, I gotcha. The Momo's, the big kitchen folder. It's a very cool. If you're going to get a folder for your kitchen, I think the Momo is a very good option. I also had this one. Laura, what's up? Laura's in the hive. Been a member for 2 solid years. Here's with a 24-month, I always say here's, super chat. Laura. She said, "Just 1 day away from 25 months. Sorry for the recent absence from the chat, but still in the background and keeping it sharp as always."
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Laura. Oh, here's something I picked up at Blade Show today. I got them for free. I got some Star Mints. Mrs. B's got knives.
No, I got a couple mints.
And I got some Star Mints.
Mints are always
These
delicious.
are Blade Show 2024 Star Mints, I'll have you know. Barry said, "Is that a tactical chef's knife? You know, in case."
Joseph, "Mrs. B's, why do you look like a cat who ate the mouse?" I don't know. I don't know.
I also had this with me. This dude right here. And I'm drawing a blank as to the name. Why am I drawing a blank? I don't know. But
which one was that?
It has a Wharncliffe blade. It's hollow ground. Has really nice milling on the handle. Somebody tell me what's this knife? I forget. Big Boredom said, "So I'm between 2 knives that are on sale. It's either the Kaiser Drop Bear or the CIVIVI Vision FG. Any thoughts on which I should go with?"
Well,
Ooh.
I can show you my Kaiser Drop Bear if you want.
Mrs. B's has her Drop Bear with her, and I think she would highly recommend that.
I love the Drop
It's
Bear.
the Warnatech, yes. Who makes it? Because I've seen hundreds and hundreds of knives today. It's the Warnatech.
Your mom makes it.
My mom makes it.
Drop Bear.
Blade Walker said paratrooper. Here's Mrs. B's Drop Bear.
I love the Drop Bear.
This is one of her favorite everyday carry knives.
It is.
This has titanium scales, LC200N blade steel. Raybo got the clear acrylic Drop Bear.
I saw that today and I was like, what? There's a clear one?
And
I had no idea.
And I said, "I have it at home."
I did not know that. You didn't tell me on purpose, didn't you?
I showed it on the live stream.
Was I on that one?
Yeah, I just probably didn't pick up the knife. Scotty Dog said, "I don't like the long hole in the blade." Well, the nice thing about the long hole in the blade is doesn't matter what size your finger is, where your finger hits, your middle finger hits, you'll be able to reverse flick it. It doesn't make you just do it from one spot. It's just wherever your middle finger hits.
Ooh, good question. Beez, if you could get $5 million, but you could never touch or enjoy knives again, would you do it? I think I know your answer.
No.
Mom's also got a clear Drop Bear.
No. I mean, 5 million's a lot, but I mean,
what are you going to spend $5 million on if you can't buy knives?
Well, and besides that, if I couldn't touch knives again, I would lose the knife community and all of you, and I don't want to lose that.
That is true. Look at you.
Larry Goldberg said, "I picked up linerless aluminum scales on Etsy for my Vision FG. It made it light as heck, so now I carry it regularly." Oh, there you go.
What is the Vision FG? Was that the other option other than the Drop Bear?
What?
What he was debating between.
Oh, the Vision FG. That's the one where the pocket clips on the top.
Oh. No.
And it's like the 80-20.5, the ka-chink, 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 ka-chink.
Oh.
Mrs. B's is less privy to that one.
Yeah, no.
Blue Sun said, "For $5 million, I could get a lot of custom guitars." Hey, don't forget, everyone, you have to hit the thumbs up button. The most expensive knife that I have with me, and probably one of the most expensive knives I own, if not the most expensive knife.
Until tomorrow.
And it is an integral, I'll have you know. It's One integral means there's no two pieces aren't screwed together. The entire thing is all one perfectly milled piece of titanium. It's the only titanium integral knife that I own. It's the WE knife OAO.
OAO.
And OAO stands for one and only.
Jim Gardner says we don't want to lose you to either, however you want to say.
So this is an integral knife. This is my fanciest one.
The Pond says CIVIVI Vision XG has a normal pocket clip. The WE Vision R in titanium has a funky pocket clip. As you can tell, I can speak really well.
Why is I paid for high-speed internet for one day?
Did you really?
Yeah. Otherwise, it would probably not even be working.
Just go slow.
You check out the Carnivora booth? That doesn't sound familiar. I don't think we saw that.
Tanya says, Mrs. Beez, don't let Gareth fool you. He went to a knife show and he did behave. He only came home with 8 knives that he told me about. Wink, wink. I feel like 8, and there was a few that was accidentally misplaced.
Raybo said, miss Bogey tonight, Beez. Yeah, we miss him too.
I mean, I can show you a picture of him if you want.
Knives, I guess, said you guys would probably have a smoother stream just running on 5G. Probably. I mean, we could always try it. I don't even know if I'm getting 5G right now. Can't even see my screen.
For anyone who wanted to see the full outfit that I wore today, but you probably don't really care, but I'm showing you anyways, there is me, my shoes, and my backpack looking like a giant toddler. And even cuter than that, are you guys ready? I guess I could brighten my screen. Who is ready for this cuteness? Wah, wah, wah. Bogey and Berkeley. Look at him. Would you just look at him?
Just look at him?
Just look at him. He's so cute. Anywho,
The puppies.
Back to the regular scheduled viewing area.
The puppies.
Viewing show.
He wants us to toss a coin on the knife, on which knife to get.
Oh, that's dangerous. Hey, where's one of yours?
That's what I was looking for. I thought I had one in my pocket. I don't.
I don't, but I do have. What? You can attach things to this pocket? There's one on the dresser. I'll grab it. Sorry, I just.
Hypno said, "Gotta go. Hope to see you tomorrow, Beez." Dude, I hope you come and say hello.
Oh yeah.
Larry Goldberg said, "How was your lunch?" Our lunch was good. We had.
Yeah, it was really good.
What did we have?
Expensive. It was barbecue sliders.
Barbecue sliders.
1 chicken, 1 beef.
Yes.
With, it was a peach barbecue glaze.
Oh yeah, it was
with
really
mac and
good.
cheese and potato chips. Oh, potato chips. All right. Vu says, I'm tired. I'm Caitlin. It's nice to meet
Hello,
you.
tired. Barbecue spiders. Oh yeah, barbecue spiders are the best.
Did Bentley lock them both out?
He might have.
He may have, because Bentley has got the rule of the house.
Oh yeah.
Because the pup chops are not there. So he's like, freedom. Barbecue spiders? No, sliders.
Stacy loves your new overalls.
Thank you. They're very comfy. I recommend them to anyone. The straps are stretchy.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's got a little bit of give in the body. Barry says, I see your Labrador and raise you as staff. And staff.
Dwayne K said, anyone see those stories about flying spiders going around on the web? On the web? Flying spiders on the web?
No, aren't there real big spiders? Like with 4-inch legs?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that what you're talking about?
I thought it was funny he said spiders on the web.
Or is it a joke? Thanks.
Beez Blades, when are you doing a review on the Miguron vein? Well, you know, as soon as I get home and get a Miguron vein in my hands. Oh, dude.
These overalls, hold on. This is more important. These overalls are from Duluth Trading. You can get them in the gnome kind, or they have like purple, blue. They have regular like solid colors too. They come in long or short. Just saying. Okay, go ahead.
Lobo said you get an anchor for your Kraken. I'll have to see. I have a brand new Kraken at home to review. I'll have to see if it has an anchor in it. I'll ask Crazy K tomorrow.
Yeah, big leg spiders, East Coast.
Huh? No.
You were talking about Boo about something.
Oh yeah. Well, he already answered my question. He said he was busy and forgot to let me see it today.
Why are we flipping the coin?
Oh yeah. So, do you want us to flip a coin to really figure out whether you want to get the Vision FG or the Drop Bear?
Do you want to do that, or do you want us to play rock, paper, scissors?
He said which ones was head and which one was tails. Let's see.
Anyone have a coin? Heads, Drop Bear.
Heads, Drop Bear. Tails, Vision FG.
So I'm taking this as heads.
Heads will be Beez Blades.
This is heads.
So that's
I think
heads.
rock, paper, scissors would be more fun, but
that's
tails. Scroll down. Maybe you changed his mind.
All right. This Mr. William, are you sure you want to do this? He said yes. Crazy Spider, no joke. So, are you sure you want to do this? Which one is which?
Heads is. Oh, I don't know. Heads was what? Heads Drop Bear.
Heads Drop Bear. Do you still want to do it? I'm just going to double check. Paul Casper said tails never fails.
Ray says get the Drop Bear. And then Vu says what version of the Drop Bear?
Yeah. You can't go wrong with the Drop Bear.
BFD says Drop Bear.
I would say Drop Bear. I think you would be happiest overall without a doubt if you first got the Drop Bear.
Actually, I have the perfect solution. Here's what you do. You buy the Drop Bear, and then a little while later, you buy the other one.
Yeah, Mrs. Beez has the perfect solution. But yeah, you can't go wrong with the Drop Bear. Plus, the Drop Bear, you can adjust the tension. It has the clutch lock.
Big Boredom says, let's do it. It's the black titanium scales with the purple thumb stud.
Oh. Yeah, I think you should get the Drop Bear.
Night, Jim Miller.
Have a good night, Jim.
Vu says the Drop Bear has so many flavors.
Yeah, it does. And then here is the Pyrotech Kraken. What's crack-a-lackin'? The Pyrotech Kraken with the mag scales.
So are we coin flipping? Mainly him. He's going to do it.
So Vu Fan was hanging out at the Pyrotech booth today. Look at the blade on the Kraken. We saw Crazy K's. She has a Kraken on her ankle. Is it her ankle?
I think it's her ankle. She got a Kraken somewhere.
The Punisher's watching Beez on his phone and High Plains Drifter on TV. Clint Eastwood is one of the two main cast members that's still alive from that movie. Big Boredom said it sounds like the decision to Drop Bear, so I guess no coin flip.
Okay.
Yeah, I would probably go with Drop Bear. Robert P said, "Can you buy the Kraken anywhere?"
Hi, Crystal.
Well, I have a link. You should probably use my link to get the Kraken. It would probably be the best thing to do. If a moderator wouldn't mind putting out my link to Pyrotech, hopefully it's. I don't remember if I've sent it recently. Vu Fam said, "I named the clutch lock on the Drop Bear." How about that?
Ooh.
Yeah, Damon also has a Kraken tattoo. But they have all kinds of different scales that you can get on the Kraken. Drop Bear first, Vision FG before the end of summer. See?
Buy one.
Yeah, you can get the Kraken online.
Buy one now, get the second one later.
You can go to Pyrotech.
Stacey says, I don't think I have that link.
Yeah, that's totally cool. Just go to pyrotech.com and then in the note say Beez Blades sent me. There you go. Vu Fam said, "But Kraken." And then I have this beast of a knife with me. Look at this. This is my favorite overbuilt Miguron.
That looks ginormous.
It is a beast. Look at that.
Is it big?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh God.
This is one of the thickest knives I own. Look at that bad boy. It is a Butte, Clark.
That's like some of the ones we were looking at this afternoon.
Yeah, we were checking out the Midgard Messer and some of the huge giant Midgards that are just crazily overbuilt.
Honestly, we were looking at them and I'm like, you don't even have to poke someone with this. You can just chuck the entire thing at them and hit them in the head.
And the German designers were there. And we were talking to them.
Dwayne K says I don't have a link either.
This is the Miguron Arma.
Arma?
Arma.
It'll cost you an Arma and a leg.
Yeah, it'll cost you an Arma and a leg.
It's as heavy as an Arma. Armadillo.
Let's see. For size comparison, here's the drop bear. You all know how thick a drop bear is, right?
Oh.
Let's see. Let me show you. There's a drop bear.
Who says, dang this Band-Aid on my finger.
Let me get him level here. Yeah, look at that. Gerber Paratrooper is an all-time best knife, Skylar one said. Big Boredom's got the drop bear incoming. Congratulations. Scotty Dog said, I almost bought a Kaiser Huntsman today. They're on sale. Vu Fam said, Miguron's big models are Arma and Geddon. I'm going to have to get the Geddon. You're going to have to tell Miguron to send me the Geddon, unless that's the one that I had 2 Migurons and an M8 show up the day before Blade Show.
Why didn't they name it Alega?
Arma, and they have the Geddon, the Armageddon.
The Arma and Alega. I like that better.
Ginger Fisher said, Scotty, I'm trying not to buy the Huntsman.
Go for it.
Mrs. B's motto is just treat yourself. Spend all your money and buy knives.
I feel like I'm the worst person to take the Blade Show because I'm like, yeah, go ahead and get it. Yeah, sure, why not?
Malcolm said, how do you enter? I'm going to put up a hashtag here in just a little bit, and then that's how you'll enter to win. John Wheatley's been a member for 5 months with a super chat. Live from Atlanta.
Hearing John's last name, you know what that makes me think of? Those ranch wheat thins.
Oh, yeah. Now there's a good idea for the Kraken. Torgan said, I'd love to see some scales for the Kraken with some inlays if possible. Yes, you know what? Some inlays, kind of like the Sabinza does.
What's the cheapest thing everyone got that wasn't free at Blade today? I grabbed a Rough Rider for $10 for a live stream. Nice.
Who said that?
Knives, I guess.
No, oh, Knives, I guess, got that. Mrs. Beez, did you put your little one back in the box?
I did. I have a habit of doing that.
The first knife that I got Mrs. Beez today was $20 hairs.
It's a little weenie.
It's the little weenie classic SD Victorinox from Blade HQ. She got her a new classic SD. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Vu Fam said inlay is difficult because the magnets on the mag snap scales. Oh yeah, never thought about that. Scotty said that the glass tapping is way better than a kazoo.
Does somebody have a kazoo?
Who uses a kazoo? Vu Fam said they're making a fixie Kraken with an inlay. Oh, there you go. There you go. A fixed blade.
Oh.
So that means they're going to make a fixed blade.
See, all I could think of was a pixie. So all I could think of was a small.
So they're going to make a fixed blade like the Kraken. It'll be the Crack-a-lackin'. And this is what the Pirate Kraken looks like on the inside. You don't need hardware to take off this side of the scales. You can see that. Oh, and this right here, that right there is piano cord. So the Omega spring is piano cord, super strong.
Rob's Nerdy Knives. Oh, Rob's Nerdy Knives uses a kazoo.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. What color is the kazoo? It makes total difference. A world of difference depending on what color it is.
The Punisher said, "Boo, do you happen to know the ETA on the Kraken fixed blade?" So here's the scale on the Kraken.
Seeing you
right here.
Just do that. Somebody was looking at the Kraken while we were standing there and popped that little part out.
Yeah.
He thought he broke it. He just set it down and walked away real quick, and his friend just shook his head and was like, dude. So then his buddy stayed behind to fix it because he was worried that he broke it.
He thought he broke it because the little filler tab fell out.
Yeah. His friend got real nervous, though. He's like, oh, no.
Kevin said, so piano string makes good springs? Apparently, yeah, because they feel very nice. Feels very good. Torgan said, and people go out of their way to get him to play the kazoo for over an hour. I'd rather talk knives.
Oh, my.
Malcolm Holt said he's giving away kazoos at the show if you need one. Oh, okay.
Like just a continuous hour kazoo?
I don't need a kazoo. I can make the sound of a kazoo with my mouth. I do it all the time when I'm like, instead of, sometimes I'll whistle, sometimes I'll just walk around making a kazoo sound.
Hi, Robert Van.
What's up, Robert?
He does. He makes noise all the time.
Kazoo Army Assemble? Really? So that's a thing. Chuck Weasel said, do not joke about that, please. You should know about hammer incident back in 2020. You make the body smaller, packaging, solve hat. Don't know what that's all about.
I think it's a conversation between two.
Scotty Dog said, he's great, just roasting. Kevin C said, my little nephew's first knife is assisted and broke. I'm looking to fix the spring. Okay, well, what kind of spring does it use?
Nerds unite.
The question is, what kind of spring does it take? And then one of the blade shapes that I've really come to enjoy is one of these. I have two weed knives with me at the show. I have this one right here, that wicked blade. Love this big blade.
And it was you.
Vu said, Beez, I just emailed you the Kraken fixie pics. BFV Gunner said, what kind of knife is it? Which one are we talking about? Scotty Dog said, I eat beans and make kazoo sounds. Mark Reams has been a member for 10 months with a super chat. He said, I hope you two are having fun at Blade Show. Mark Reams with 10 months.
So far, so good.
Yeah, we are. And I hope tomorrow goes slower. We get 1 extra hour tomorrow compared to today, and I need it.
We get 1 extra hour.
Derek said, what Wii knife is that? I can't remember the name. I need to go blow my nose. I can't remember the name of this Wii knife. I'd have to look it up. What is the name of it? I do have 15% off Wii knives, by the way.
The Punisher 2 says the Honda car that drives past my house every night sounds like a kazoo in a blender. That's a rough sound.
A kazoo and a blender. Yeah, that does sound
Derek,
rough.
for real, says they got a Father's Day sale going on right now. And Dwayne K, thank you for the reminder. That is a family-friendly chat. Hold on. My brain is shutting down. Dwayne K says, please remember this is a family-friendly channel and chat. Always be mindful of your comments. Thanks very much. Whew, that was a rough read. My brain is struggling.
I think weasels actually do flatulate. Experience Precision said, Beez, may I please have that knife? Thanks.
Sure.
D. Edelman said, maybe Beez could use a cowbell sometime in the future.
It'd be loud.
I don't know. Donald said, Beez, what are you thinking about buying tomorrow? I don't know. I'll have to see if something jumps out at me.
Whatever hits them.
I'll have to see if something really jumps out.
Are fart comments family friendly? Yes.
Yes. I mean, who doesn't like fart comments? I mean, you just can't help but laugh at fart comments.
Beez needs a small travel bell.
Yeah, well, I was going to bring my bell. It's sitting downstairs right where I left it so I wouldn't forget it. And I went downstairs, forgot that and an extension cord.
I was going to say, is it sitting right next to the extension cord?
Thank you very much to the Wyndham downtown Atlanta for letting me borrow an extension cord. How about that? 2 guys for maintenance showed up at 2 different times to let me borrow an extension cord.
Oh yeah, the first one showed up like as soon as he hung up the phone.
It wasn't even, I don't even think it was 60 seconds. The guy must have been out just walking down the hallway with an extension cord. It was wrapped up all nice and neat. And I got off the phone and I'm telling her, yeah, they're going to bring me an extension cord. And then I was like,
it's here.
What?
Yeah.
Ordered myself, Mr. Jawako ordered a new Kaiser Original XL titanium frag today for Father's Day. Oh yeah, Kaiser has some crazy deals going right now. Michael Warren said instant transmission technique. Which is a better folding chef's knife, Spidey Chef or the NOC Chef? I don't know what the NOC Chef is. And Mrs. Beez needs to come up with a hashtag so I can be prepared for that when that happens.
I'm not prepared.
I'm looking for the knife that you guys asked me what kind is it. I'm scrolling through the We Knife website looking for it right now, waiting for it to pop out at me. And I'm not seeing it yet. I'm looking for it. They have 10 pages of knives. The Punisher said, I take that back. Beez needs one of those farting toys. Oh yeah, I'd find that hilarious. You guys are on the wrong live stream for farts. Knives, I guess said. Yeah, I'm more about knives. An occasional fart comment is definitely cool. Man, We Knives have there's just so many cool ones. I just can't find the one that I'm showing you all.
Says, am I the only one who's never owned a Kaiser Original of any version or variant?
The original is a good knife. It's not a large knife. Now the original XL, I mean that's a banger right there. You can't go wrong with the original XL. You know what? I'm gonna look Tonto. I'm gonna look up Tonto. That'll narrow it down. Oh, I found it. It's the Ignio. We Knife Ignio. IGNIO. We Knife Ignio. And I've got mine all scratched up already. Would you believe I scratched the heck out of it? I had 2 metal things in my pocket, but I don't even mind because this is a user. This is definitely a user. Derek said, how many knives did you bring with you to Blade Show? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think 14 probably. I also brought this bad boy. I have 5% off this. Look at that. I mean, would you just look at that? This is the Remet RT Swordfish. I mean, what I would call We Knives, I don't know that I would call them big. I would call them like regular size. BFV Gunner said, my knife is Ignio Montoya. You dulled my edge, prepared to be sharpened.
That's my dad's absolute favorite movie.
Yes. I knew Mrs. Beez has a coffee mug with that on it.
Yeah. But it talks about obviously drinking coffee.
Canal, which one are you thinking about getting?
Oh, my back.
But Stacy, oh yeah, Stacy's got a swordfish head in her way.
She has a swordfish head?
Yeah, she won one last week. She won
just a swordfish head?
Just a swordfish head. Yes, I would like a cold fish head. BFV Gunner said it should be everyone's favorite movie. Oh, there you go. Dwayne K just put up my link if you want to get in on 5% off of the swordfish. Baby girl said, I need to win before the 26th, but I know I won't. Never win. Mr. Williams said, all my knives are users. I scratched the titanium scales on my $500 DEMKO 8020 the first day I got it. Well, yeah, you do it the first day. And this is the Golding Design Works. I can't remember the name of it, but this one's really cool. I like the scales on it, on the titanium. But wait a minute. Groovy, jazzy, funky. Mega fidget knife. Knives, I guess, said, oh my goodness, I hurt my own feelings at the Work Sharp booth. Hey, look, a nicer version of the one I have across the table. I want that Precision Adjust Professional. So it sounds like baby girl's getting ready to have a birthday.
Hey.
Happy almost birthday.
Birthdays are always fun. Well, not always, I guess.
Mr. Williams said, I was disappointed by the swordfish blade. Vu Fan said he grabbed a Winter Blade M-Fire today.
Nice.
Whoa, how about that?
What's that?
Wow.
I like how I take my glasses off.
RR said, any Koenig for sale? You know what? I don't even remember seeing the Koenig booth.
I don't think we saw that.
I don't think we saw that booth.
Mrs. Beez looks beat. I am. I just feel like I got hit by a board.
Yeah.
And I got this like weird back thing going on that like catches every so often.
Blade show makes for a long day. And your mom makes for a long day. I'm going to pull up the hashtag picker because we're going to do a giveaway. Let's see.
It's a weird one.
Mrs. B's has got a weird hashtag, y'all.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Ooh.
All right, you got it? Oh boy, the people are going to not like this. Okay, got it.
You're welcome, y'all.
All right, so here's...
Betty Davis says, late but here. No,
hey.
You're never late. You're just in time.
So here's the rules for this giveaway. You must live on planet Earth. You have to live on planet Earth.
Is my card hard to clean?
No, you just use some Dawn dish liquid and Dawn dish soap just a little bit and an old toothbrush, and you'll clean it right up. So last week's hashtag was scuttlebutt. Everyone likes scuttlebutt.
Yeah.
And then this hashtag this week,
weird.
Take your time. Here's the thing. I know we have some new people in here tonight.
RIP to the viewers living in the International Space Station.
Oh yeah, sorry astronauts, you're not included in tonight's giveaway.
Wouldn't that be something if somebody in the space station was watching?
You know what?
They probably got other stuff.
If you're watching right now from the International Space Station and you are in fact in space, I will include you.
Jay says
I'll go that far.
To Mars, is that okay?
Tonight, Mars is not included. We're not doing the entire Milky Way tonight. Just planet Earth and the International Space Station are included in this giveaway.
Any puppy stones in the giveaway?
So here's the thing. Tonight's giveaway is a mystery giveaway. What you're going to win, you will find out next week in the live stream, because it may or may not involve something from Blade Show, and it will involve a giveaway package that's at home. So that's why it's a mystery. Mystery. A mystery. And there's a very good chance that a birthday rock will be in there too.
Birthday rock?
So take your time and spell it slowly. There's no hurry, okay? Everyone that's used to the Beez Blades live at the Hive, oh, right. They know that they don't have to hurry, because we're not doing this for another probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So you have all the time in the world, because if you spam the chat, it takes forever. You'll bog down the system. If you enter more than once, you'll be disqualified. So you have to very slowly type it out, because it is a complicated word.
Sorry.
But you'll be glad you did if you, in fact, end up winning. All right. Here we go.
Derek says, I can't hurry because I'm using my voice to text on the hashtags.
Oh, jeez.
You might just want to copy and paste.
You might want to copy and paste this one. Yeah.
Paul says, one day I will win a puppy stone. Sean says, in these times, that's 45 minutes.
Oh, that's true.
That is so true.
Type hashtag EPEXEGESIS. Epexis. Epexegesis. Wow. Yeah. Epexegesis. Epexegesis. Oh my gosh.
It was a word of the day on an email I got. So you're welcome. Is somebody playing the piano?
Someone's playing something.
Is that outside?
Someone's playing the piano or something.
I don't know, but nightlife outside is hopping.
Oh yeah, downtown Atlanta is nuts.
Not us.
It is the big city, no
We're
doubt.
in a hotel room at 11:15 because we are old.
Because we are old people. Yeah, someone's playing something.
I'm
We're next to a
seriously-
big Ferris wheel. There's a Ferris wheel right next to our building.
I'm gonna have to go out and yell at these kids to turn the music down.
You darn kid, get off my lawn.
You turn that music down.
And the addition of words to clarify meaning. Epexegesis. Epexegeses. Epexegeses. Guarantee that's how it says. Epexegeses. I'm going to let you all hear how to.
I got it.
Oh, you got to play how to pronounce it?
Oh, I might need to turn my volume up.
All right, Mrs. Beez is going to have it pronounced. Oh, that's volume. Or that's.
Well, why is it not? Hold on.
Epexegeses. Epexegesis.
Epexegesis.
Play it again a little closer. This is how you say it.
Epexegesis.
Epexegesis.
Oh, sweet epexegesis.
I snorted.
Robert B said Apex Jesus? Epexegesis. Apex, Jesus? The addition of words to clarify meaning. Or they could be talking about the pecs of Jesus. Scotty Dog said, I texted Jesus. Blades Hook Daniel said, words added for the purpose of clarifying meaning. I need to remember that. Epexegesis. 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 Dear Poppenhorst. Dear Poppenhorst said, yes. Next tri-state live stream.
Lonnie says, I'm extremely dyslexic and this is very hard to type that out.
Sweet,
Copy and paste.
sweet baby Jesus in the manger. Save me, Ricky Bobby. Chill said, good luck all. Got to run tonight. See y'all next week. Beez Blades. I hope you find all the awesome knives this weekend. Have a good blade show. Thank you very much. Chill.
Night chill.
Epexegesis.
Snake says, use that in a sentence. I dare you.
I do like to use epexegesis when I'm forming fancy words or trying to describe things to people.
Sorry, I can't do numbers anymore, so I gotta get weird.
Robert Vance said, that hurt my head spelling that.
I gotta get weird words.
Russell Douglas said, raise your hands and say it. Barry Lilly.
I don't know if that's outside or what.
Yeah, somebody's playing some music.
You're jamming.
Derek Friel said, that was awesome, Bees, on the apex of Jesus. Skylar said, did you hear of the new blade? It pecks at cheeses. Is that what a chicken does when you throw some shredded cheese on the ground? It pecks at cheeses?
This is fun.
Ginger Fisher said, my own personal epexegesis. That's a crazy one. Hey, do you like the sesquipedalian verbiage? Sesquipedalian verbiage. Wow. I like that. Sesquipedalian verbiage. Man, I chant that word when I dance with snakes. Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. You are awesomely funny. Yeah, whoever wins this giveaway is going to be extremely happy. Your mom epexegesis. Good. Backcountry Dave said Gesundheit. Next month is my epexegesis. Oh, did I not? I didn't start collecting comments.
I was gonna ask you that, but I figured you.
Oh, wait a minute. No,
knew what you were doing.
it's gonna grab them. Let's see. It'll start grabbing them. Yeah, we'll see.
Am I allowed to win 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah, I've never kept it from happening. Sassy Beezes. All right, I hate to tell you all this. Somebody messed up and waited until almost everyone. Oh my goodness. So if you've already entered, you now have permission to enter one more time. You get one more entry. The reason why is because I didn't push the button to collect the entries. Not the first time I've done that.
So for now, everyone who had trouble spelling it and saying it the first time, guess what? You get it.
This time you know you'll get it right.
Oh man.
The addition of words to clarify meaning. Exegesis. Ken said, what is the word to describe what exegesis means? Well, that's a good question. That is a good question. Wayne O said the wait here is nothing compared to a certain kazoo playing YouTuber whose name will remain mentionless. Brutal. Jasper said, sadly, I can't be at Blade Show this year. I hope to go next year, but I hope I win this gall.
You know what I just realized?
What?
I'm just sitting over here mouth breathing like a baboon.
Mouth breathing.
And I am on camera. So I hope everyone enjoyed that.
Hey, loser, said Tim B. How about explication? I like words. It pays to enrich your word power.
Fetch, yes.
What publication would you find?
Hooked on Phonics.
It pays to enrich your word power. In which publication would
Reading Rainbow.
In which publication would you find
Bob Ross?
It pays. We saw Bob Ross today. Oh my gosh. Blade Show 2024 had Bob Ross. He was right there live in person, in the flesh. What did he say?
We enjoy that
spiffy nose twitch you did?
Who? Me or him?
Who did a nose twitch? Skylar said, if I win, it would be the first good thing to happen to me this year. If not, that's okay. Good luck, everyone. Christopher said, you may have to add more words in order to clarify the meaning of exegesis.
So who does Hooked on Phonics? I mean, who does whatever you just said? I don't know what just happened with my hair right now.
Craig Vincent says, Beez Blades often does a giveaway. That is to say, they pick a random chat member to send a prize to. An example of exegesis.
What is your answer?
For what?
Reader's Digest?
Oh, are people guessing that?
No, that's just what someone said. And then someone else said, I thought Bob Ross died. Yes, Bob Ross is deceased.
He is deceased, but he had a doppelganger. At Blade Show.
Because I saw him and I was like, ooh. And then he came over and I was like pointing at the guy and he's like, yes. And I'm like, you know who I'm thinking of? And he's like, yes. Times Magazine, Fortune.
So we have some guesses.
He died 30 years ago? No.
The Weezer said, wow, AARP.
Who said you're saying?
What saying?
Rainbow in the Sky.
What?
A rainbow in the sky.
No, that's Butterflies in the Sky.
Dang.
I can fly twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. I can do anything.
Anywho, what were you just talking about?
Oh, Reading Rainbow was not where it pays to enrich your word power.
Okay, so what was it?
Dawn Durr, in fact, got it correct.
Sweet Lord.
It was Reader's Digest.
Okay.
My dad always got Reader's Digest, and I loved the section, it pays to enrich your word power.
Bob Ross passed away on July 4th.
1998?
Are you sure?
What? There's no way it was that long ago.
I thought it was just a few years ago.
Scotty Dog said Bob Ross lost his fro at a knife show. Dude, the Bob Ross we saw today at knife show, he had a bigger fro than Bob Ross. I think it was even further out. It was a nice looking fro. He did a good job on it. BFB Gunner said per wiki. Top Dog said it's like Mr. Beez has a VCR from the 80s inside his head.
He does.
Derek said he died the year I graduated high school, 1998.
What? I didn't think it was that long ago.
Wow, Bob Ross has been gone that long. We're just gonna put a little tree, a little happy tree right here. And we're gonna put one right here next to it, just a little bit smaller.
A girl Was it a little girl
Mad Yucko was gonna guest TV Guide.
2 years ago that did Bob? She dressed as Bob Ross for Halloween. Do you remember that?
Who did?
That little girl that went trick or treating.
Oh yeah, we had a trick or treater. She was, how old was she?
Ugh,
She wasn't very old at all.
10 maybe.
Yeah, a 10-year-old, and she was dressed as Bob Ross. It was
Dressed as, and even had the paint palette.
oh yeah, it was a total
Thanks, Raybo.
total win.
Happy little accidents.
Happy little.
Joanne K says, I always watch Bob Ross. He used to take care of baby squirrels. Did he really?
Well, he had happy baby squirrels from Happy Trees. No cup pouring tonight, but I do have out of the cooler an ice cold Coca-Cola.
Exactly what it sounds like when you open it.
It goes how?
That's close.
It's pretty good. Scotty Dog said she was trick or treating tonight. No, we're talking about like was it last Halloween?
I don't know, but did that tsetse fly not perish when I smacked him in the table?
Dean Griffin said I grabbed a new slip joint from ABW today. Not bad. Lou Zer has a Bob Ross Chia Pet head he got as a Christmas present.
Okay, so Lou, is that your last name? Or is it something else?
Scotty Dog is drinking ice cold Jaeger bombs.
Because honestly, Brian has said your name several times before.
Who?
And I have never picked up on it before until tonight.
Who?
Lou.
What? Lou?
Yep. What's Lou's last name?
Frigno?
No. Lou.
Zer?
Yep. Say it all together now.
Oh.
So that's why I asked. Okay. You're supposed to say loser.
All right, hold on. Just a cotton picking minute. I have said Lou Zer every time I've read his comments for how long now? And have never made the connection. Loser.
Until tonight. Same.
I thought his last name was Zahir. Lou Zahir. With the H pronounced.
Oh, that is.
Oh my gosh.
That is lovely.
Allahu Zahir. That is so good.
Like I said, I never heard it until you said it tonight for some reason.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
I was like, oh.
I thought his last name was Zer and his first name was Lou, and I never put the two words together.
Stacy says Beez is slow.
Wow. I just read what I see. You know me. I'm down with OPP. His name is Lou Zerigno. Wow.
Somebody else had a funny name like that and kept saying it, and it really clicked for us one day. We were like, how long have we been saying
yeah,
this?
I'm like Ron Burgundy. I read whatever it says on the teleprompter. I mean, I literally will just read it and I'll get done saying it and then I'll just look over and be like, okay, that's a wrap, and have no idea what I just read. Oh my goodness.
That's fantastic. Rubber Band says words are hard. Words are hard.
Baby girl said it's good. I love the Dr. Pepper strawberry cream as well, but they didn't have it when I went to the store the other day. Dr. Pepper strawberry. Wayne O said, thanks for giving a name to my next Souls game character. Apexegesis. Craig Vincent said there's a documentary about Bob Ross that tells a sad, sordid tale regarding his partner manager cashing in on Bob's name. How does Beez do with Wayne Kerr? How does me do with Wayne? Oh, jeez.
Top Dog says Lou is internet famous now.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm slap happy at this point. Oh my gosh.
Do we have a Wayne in here?
Wayne Zer? Hard are words.
No.
Mixing warm green tea with fruit juice and ginger ale is pretty tasty. Sofa King, we taught it. T Fetch said, "What they smoking?" I tell you what,
Nothing.
we walked around for 8 hours at Blade Show today. That's what we did.
Let's see. We got 10,000 steps, and we've been up since 7.
Dog One said, "Do you have a hotel fridge full of very expensive doodads?" We have a hotel fridge, but there's nothing in it.
We have a hotel
Well-
fridge that has.
Well, hold on. I'll show. Well, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say what was in it.
We have some Minute Maid apple juice.
We have apple juice. We have some
Oh,
Propel.
good Propel.
We got some mini sliders that I made
Some mini sliders that Mrs. B's made. They're
Ham and turkey.
ham and turkey
with smoked
sliders,
provolone.
which look very good.
Don't mess with stuff in the fridge. They charge you for it. I hope not. We brought it.
Yeah, and we have 2 pieces
And
of
a
mellow
pizza.
mushroom.
A pizza.
And it said, I got baked at Mellow Mushroom.
Yeah.
I got baked at Mellow Mushroom.
You two are such a pleasant couple, always bringing smiles. That's because we're both slightly special. And more than me.
Tell them what our wedding cake topper said on it.
Why don't you tell them? I just want to know if you can get it right.
I'd rather you tell them.
No. Let's hear you say it. Come on.
Our wedding cake topper said,
I have
is the worst first word celebrating?
No.
What?
No.
It's not?
No, you just go ahead and tell them what you always think it is.
Celebrating weirdness forever?
Every time you ask him what our cake topper says, that's what he says. Mutual weirdness forever.
It's close enough. I think we're celebrating our mutual weirdness forever. So it says mutual weirdness
Mutual weirdness
forever.
forever.
Okay, there you go. That's what our cake topper said.
Yep.
BFE Gunner said, "What was the name that Beez said but didn't understand during a giveaway a few months ago?"
Oh, that was a good one too. What was that?
What was that?
It
was a name during the giveaway?
Somebody had their name. What was that name?
What, it was somebody that
yeah, they won the giveaway, and you kept saying it, and we're all like,
and it was like big time innuendo.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know, but it was good. Blue Sun says, typical woman test. My wife asked me if I remember what she was wearing in 1973 when we met. No, it was not a typical test. Well, I guess so. He always says the same thing. That's why I asked him. Because I'm like, oh, he's gonna go down the wrong path.
I always say celebrating weirdness forever.
You do every single time. So maybe I should just say, yeah, that's it.
But it's see, I already forgot because I think it's celebrating weirdness forever, and it's mutual weirdness forever.
Yep.
We were looking through the cake toppers. We found that one, and we're like, oh yeah, because I like that Mrs. Beez doesn't like that she doesn't hold back.
Ginger Fisher said it.
Yeah, I like that Mrs. Beez doesn't hold back, and she doesn't mind being weird because I don't. I like being weird.
You know, you only live once.
You only live once.
It's like today. I've told several people that I liked what they were wearing, and one was a gentleman.
Yep.
He was wearing what was he wearing? A sunflower button-down shirt, and I was like, I really like it. I'm going to tell him.
Here's a challenge for all you Beez Bladers, okay? Tomorrow, here's a challenge for you tomorrow, and think about it. This is one of the ultimate DSKFS. Do something kind for someone. It doesn't cost anything, and you will make someone's day. They will remember it later in the day. They may remember it for a couple days, then maybe a week. It might just be the coolest thing, and they'll never forget when a stranger complimented something about them. Like, hey, excuse me, sir. I just want to let you know, I think those are very cool glasses.
Oh yeah.
Or, excuse me, man. I got to tell you, those shoes are very cool. Just want to tell you that. Have a fantastic day.
I think
just give a compliment to someone on something.
I think women do it more often than men. Although I did have a guy tell me he liked my overalls tonight, and I was like, "Thank you." Yep. It does. It gives you a nice little boost of like, yeah.
So
I told a guy I liked his shirt, And then I told a woman I liked her pants, and she said, you know what? I had these same pants in 1963, and I saw them in the store, and I had to have them. And then I told another lady, yeah, Derek told me he liked my bibs. And then I told another girl I liked her socks because she was wearing shorts, and she had tall socks on that had corn on the cobs. So I went up to her and said, excuse me, I like your socks.
And yeah, you don't have to be creepy about it. You know, you can give a compliment without being creepy. Say, hey, you can just say, hey, I just want you to know, I have to give you a compliment. Those glasses are really cool, or just something simple, just whatever. Hey, your watch, I just wanted to let you know, I think that's a really cool watch. And then you just be on your way. And they'll be like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah, Leo gets it. Shorts and tall mismatched socks are awesome combo. I wear that a lot.
Oh, yeah. Lacey said, glad you all are on. I came at 8:30 my time and y'all wasn't on, so I figured y'all was skipping tonight.
Nope.
No, we always do Blade Show. Usually it's later, but tonight we had to give our feet a rest, and we did the Blade Show. That way we can get to bed at a decent hour.
Yeah, Dwayne K, please tell someone that.
Nevada Knife said, sorry, I'm creepy by nature.
Dwayne K says, hey, your breath doesn't stink.
Excuse me, sir. I just wanted to let you know your breath doesn't stink. Robert Vance said, I do that all the time. I complimented a lady at Kroger today, and I told her she had beautiful hair like Farrah Fawcett, and it made her day.
See, I mean, that woman could have been having the worst hair day of her life.
Oh, yeah.
Or it was dirty.
And Justin.
And she's self-conscious about it, and you just made her day by saying it.
Justin makes a good point. Make it a legitimate compliment. You know, don't just blow smoke. Make it a compliment. Like,
absolutely, notice
something about someone else and compliment them about it, because you know it's a real booster.
Yes, Punisher too. You can compliment yourself because people need to speak
kindly to
you can
say, you know what, Punisher too, you're looking pretty good today.
You have to be looking in the mirror though. Direct eye contact is the only way it works.
Randy said, Beez, I just wanted to say you have a wonder beard. Well, thank you very much, Randy. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. BFV Gunner said, generator mix is a random compliment generator.
Knives, I guess. I don't know if I would do that one. Sir, I just wanted to tell you your hair smells nice. Now, you could tell that to him because
I smell like grape.
He smells like grapes.
Jay said, so is saying you must be from Mars because your butt is out of this world okay? That's danger zone right there. Dwayne said, hey, your haircut is fitting for the times. EDC and Liz said, Craig, your text is what made me come to see if Beez was on. Wayno said, I give compliments to many people every single day. I always see the good in people. Yeah. Yes, look for the good in people. Don't always be a pessimist.
Like, I was going to walk by the lady with the corn socks, and Brian said, no, go tell her. It'll make her day. Although there's a guy, if he's there tomorrow, he's got the coolest backpack. It's like a turtle shell. And then it's got like spikes on it. And I saw him a few times. I wanted to tell him I like his backpack, but I didn't. So tomorrow, if I see him, I'm going to tell him.
Robert Vance said, it's taken me a long time to like the man in the mirror. See? David told David C. Anderson, I thought he'd be bigger, just like Roadhouse. How was that? Robo said, I compliment Lacey's voice, and she just called me creepy. Doc Marbles said, Bowser shell.
Yeah.
Derek for real said, when I could drive and get out and about in public, I used to try to do one rand of active kindness a day. Just give it a try.
See, Major Paul says that backpack sounds cool.
Or
shell.
the next time.
That's good. I would carry that backpack, to be honest. Actually, I have a backpack that's an owl. And then I had a backpack that I got at Disney. I'm so mad I got rid of it. It was like a critter from a show, and it looked like you were giving him a piggyback. I'm so mad I threw it away. I don't know why I did. I've been trying to look for it, and I can never find it.
The next time you go through a McDonald's or a Taco Bell or something like that, when you pay for your food, say how much is the bill for the people behind me?
Oh, yeah,
and if it's something you can afford, just pay for it and move on. And that's a random act of kindness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And they'll get to the thing and they'll find out that their bill's paid for. Sometimes it starts the whole thing, or the person behind you got their coffee free, or, got a Big Mac for free or something. They'll never forget it. They'll think it's the coolest thing. It's just a random act of kindness. Jay said, I loved thy neighbor, but her husband was not happy about it. Tell a Vietnam vet, welcome home. Pay the toll for the car behind you. Yeah. Do something like that.
It's just like the little things. People don't do enough nice things for each other anymore.
Blue Sun said, an optimist is usually disappointed and only occasionally sees what he expects. A pessimist usually sees what he expects, but is sometimes very pleased. But an optimist also can see the silver lining. Betty Davis, sounds like you're having a great time, Beez. We are. Scotty Dog said, you will never see me at a fast food restaurant. Well, if you're at a slow food restaurant and you see someone eating a salad or something, when you leave, just go and say, I would like to pay for that table right there. Just don't let them know it was me. And you can pay for it. And then when they go to get their check, it'll be paid. There you go.
Said a lady did that for me a few years ago because I let her go before me and it blew me away. I got emotional. See, I mean, it's nice.
Yeah.
Like I think it's because people don't expect it. Just like if someone's wearing something, like I feel like what you wear is kind of an extension of who you are a little, at least for ladies sometimes. I don't know. It's just nice to.
Blue Sun said, when I was in San Francisco in the late 60s, it was standard for the counterculture to pay for the car behind them on the Golden Gate Bridge. The Pond said, I'm an optimistic pessimist. I'm either right or pleasantly surprised.
Elio here said a cafe worker gave me a free cookie once and I legit texted multiple people about it.
There you go.
See?
Dog One said, I had a nice dinner paid for because of body language was romantic. The guy was spooning his date. She gushed. He looked at me with that face. Stacy said, I tried to pay for a lady's birthday cake for a little girl and she wouldn't let me.
Oh.
Robert Feely said, don't think I'm going to make it much longer. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping it up here shortly.
You still have to pick the giveaway winner.
Yes. Barry said, so wish someone would pay my bar tab. That would make a nice surprise. Jay Corskad said, I had some young kid at a gym come up to me and say, you look like my professor. Was not sure how to take it.
Yeah, that would go either way. Does he like his professor or not?
Precision said, when my son was around 5, he would tell adults he liked their pants or shirts, and they absolutely fell in love with them. Mm-hmm. Larry Goldberg said, what I wear is an extension of what I think is clean. Nevada Knife said, I've been married for 20 plus years. I'm either wrong or I'm wrong. Ken said, if you don't comb your hair, people are willing to pay for your meal more often.
Yeah, because you look like you're homeless.
Because you look like a dirty hobo. Scotty Dog said, I always pay for the car in front of me. It's great because it's already paid. Every time I go to fast food, I always pay for the car in front of me. I do like this plate. Mrs. B's got her a Hanson.
EDC and Lay says, the kids and I do it from time to time as well. It feels good to do it even if you aren't seeing your reaction. I agree.
Yeah. And when I do that, if I go through a fast food place and get something, I don't look behind me typically to even see the reaction. I just go.
Yeah.
The Punisher said it wasn't a person, but a few years ago back, I assisted in a rescue of a small dog that had gotten stuck in a storm drain. Yeah. It feels really good to be selfless. Do something for someone else. Get out of your own head.
I can't tell if my hat or my shirt got more compliments today. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember your shirt because I like your hat so much.
Who?
Knives, I guess.
Oh.
Hot dog hat.
EDC and Lay said, Robo, you were joking, right? Travis said, I picked up the brass sheepdog for $90 a couple weeks ago. My new favorite dog. Boy,
nice.
That's a heavy sheepdog. It's hefty. Oh, BFV Gunner said, when you go through the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, buy a cookie for the car behind you.
That's a good idea.
That is genius. That's a good idea. They'll get a cookie. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Rather than paying for a whole family's Chick-fil-A. Mr. Williams said, I often pay for the person behind me in the line at the gas station. Blue Sun said, in Manhattan, I used to see a homeless vet and his dog every morning. I gave him a couple of dollars every day, bought him his sandwiches, which he shared with his dog, and got a great coat for him in the fall. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. My neighbors, Canal said, my neighbors have 2 small kids. I always help them unload if I'm outside when they come home. BFV Gunner said, I can't take credit, Bees. A friendly Starbucks clerk did that for me once. Nevada Knife said, I'm diabetic. Thanks. Now I'm just disappointed. Well, if you get a cookie from someone in the line in front of you, hand it to the cashier and said, would you please pass this to the person behind me? There you go.
What is the beard oil you like? I need to get something new.
Lanyard Man, the beard oil I've been using is from the Bearded Pup.
Mhm.
You can go online to the Bearded Pup, and he has very good scents. The one I'm using is grape.
It's very grapey.
I can actually smell it. Like right now, I can't smell it, but sometimes when I turn my head, I can smell it.
But just think, if you can smell it that well,
Then it actually has scent. My sniffer is
working at a 7%. Think about how I feel with it.
Yeah. But yeah, the Bearded Pup, but also I have 10% off if you go to EDC Roundtable and get some said Stevie beard oil or beard balm. You can get 10% off that. I like his lemon scented beard balm. I'm not one for sandalwood. It's just if I want to smell a tree, I can smell a tree. But I prefer, and plus I don't have a very good sense of smell.
He does not.
I inherited from my father. It can come in handy though. If someone says I farted, I'll be like, huh, I'll be darned, because I just don't have a very strong sense of smell. But I like grape, lemon. There's also said Stevie has a cherry flavor, and that's Matisfaction's flavor. Mr. Jawako said, best story I ever saw was a car dealership gifted a new car to their longtime janitor when his car broke down and he walked to work.
Oh, that's cool.
That sounds that sounds familiar. Nevada Knife said, I like the beechwood flavored smell.
Beechwood's okay.
Yeah, I would have to ask Mrs. Beez whether one that's not strong smells good or not.
Yeah.
Teakwood, didn't know, but dang, I like it. So Neb Sig likes teakwood. Maybe I haven't smelled the wood smells. You guys have got me. I need to check them out and see if I like any of them. Just in the past, when I think of those like teakwood and all that thing, it makes me think of incense. So it's probably different. Like the incense smells that had the wood smells.
What's your coupon code for EDC Roundtable?
It's Beez 10. BEEZ 10.
Also, Prado24 wants to know who won.
Good question, Prado. I need to draw.
Yeah, you do.
I need to draw because me and Mrs. Beez have to get sleep this century.
I just really want to wash my makeup.
Oh yeah. And I need to take my contacts out.
Similar feeling.
Never start paying in fast food line. It turns into want to pay it forward, and it goes on and on for days, only benefiting the company and the very last person who decides not to pay it forward. Well, that's not the whole premise behind it. All right, let's present.
And the winner is...
Let's share this screen and see who's going to win. And here's the thing: to know what you won.
Ginger Fisher says Matisfaction smells like cheese.
You smell like beef and cheese. You're not Santa. Be here next week to find out what you win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't bring all that stuff with me. Okay, here we go.
And
we're gonna
rolling.
see.
Oh wait, you got.
Oh, Derek for real with the $20 super chat. He said, hey, Beez, I just wanted to say thanks to you and Mrs. Beez and the Hive. I don't go anywhere or do anything because I can't drive anymore because of my eyes. But every Friday, I always have somewhere to go. Buy the Sabenza. Thank you very much, Derek, for real, for the $20. Dude, I that's why I said I would rather have the knife community and you all than $5 million and not be able to touch a knife. It's this has been just the best thing ever. All right, let's see who's going to win the Apexegesis giveaway. And here we go.
And the winner is...
Who's it going to be?
Dun, 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 dun,
The winner
dun.
is Leo here.
Winner, winner, winner.
Congratulations.
Look at all that confetti. Does it make a sound?
I don't think we would hear it.
Oh, that's your fan. I thought it was people
Oh.
cheering in the background.
Mrs. Beez here's the fan of my laptop going. It sounds like a crowd going. It's really just the fan.
And that is how tired I am.
Leo, email me, beezblades@gmail.com. And you won the Apex to Jesus giveaway, and put LEO here, put that on in the subject and in the comments of your email and along with your mailing information, and we'll get it mailed out in 2 to 5 weeks. Congratulations.
Winner, winner, winner.
Chicken dinner. All right, everyone. That's been our Blade Show 2024 live at the Hive. I'm going to take my contacts out. Mrs. Beez is going to
Wash my face.
wash her face, and we're going to get ready for a long and very fun day of checking out knives, and I'll see if a knife jumps out at me enough to make me pull the trigger on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mrs. Beez, what's your words?
Words. I hope everyone had a great week. Hopefully everyone has a great weekend. My favorite thing to say is purchase what's in your shopping cart. And if you're going to go to the Blade Show tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. Come say hi.
Come say hi.
Give us a high five or a hug. Either one.
And we'll be at the pit tomorrow night too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.